again, everyone. Steve Beverly here with you for the Bulldog basketball preview with Coach Mark Campbell. And today is West Alabama, and that is a team that, particularly in the men's half of the bracket, they are right there neck and neck with the Union Bulldogs as they have been all season long. This should be an interesting matchup with the women today because Union's had a chance to play West Alabama on its floor. So, Mark, let's start right out on this. Tell us what this West Alabama team is going to bring to the table today.
They're just really strong at 4 and 5. They got two really good athletes that are great rebounders and can score. It's just, again, they're going to play zone as well, which is something that we're not used to playing against all the time just because people don't play us that much zone. But, I think Russ does a good job as a coach. They're prepared. They're a physical team. And if you don't meet that head on right at the beginning, you can get away from it.
When you are playing against a team that goes on you, for the folks at home, tell them what that dimension does that makes it more difficult for you on offense.
Well, I think it's just familiarity. I think, for us, I think we have really good shooters. I think we've been in the top 10 in the country in three-point percentage and field goal percentage. And so it's not a matter of not being able to make shots. It's just a matter of it not being the norm. I think we spend probably 90% of our time on man-to-man, and it might be even more than that. So I think just familiarity. And this whole week, I think we expected to see that on Wednesday against CBU, and then we expect it against West Alabama as well.
In particular, if you will, in this last opportunity to visit during the regular season, just reflect on your seniors on this team. And also, I guess we might as well say as well the graduates that are part of this team.
Yeah, and all of my seniors are a fifth year people, and so I think Emily Beard's been with me for 5 years, and so it's somebody that we saw in high school. I actually saw her play as a sophomore. Was in team camp here as a sophomore, and got to know her family really well. And she's put up with me for 5 years, and she has always been this young lady that always works hard, does everything I ask her to do. I never go to bed at night and think Emily Beard's not trying to make the best decisions possible. And so she sat a lot the first couple of years. She played on our Final Four team as a freshman and got good minutes. And so it's been fun to watch her mature, get married, and then she's building a house right now, and you kind of get to see somebody become an adult. Zalencia has been with us for 3 years. We thought we were only getting her for 2. And so from a talent standpoint, I'm not sure we've had anybody more talented play for us at any position. And to be able to watch her enjoy being here and I think trust us, and to watch her kind of blossom this year in her 3rd year. It's been COVID. There's been a lot of bad things about it for us this year. For her, it's been a good thing for her to have her here this 3rd year and to be able to watch her mature as a leader and develop confidence in things other than basketball. She's a great writer, and be able to watch that happen and kind of open up avenues and give her a glimpse of what that's going to look like. And then Ashton Baker's our 3rd senior, somebody that I recruited out of high school at North Point, and she chose to go to Liberty. Kept up with her the whole time, just not between me and her, but just watching what she did there as a player. And I knew she would be a special person to be able to coach, and then to have the opportunity to be able to coach her in her last year and be a part of her life and watch the enthusiasm she brings to what we do and how she fits here at Union. It's just been a gift to be able to have all 3 of them. I think they all 3 are different, and it's great. It's like my own children. They're all different. They have these gifts God's given them, and they were created uniquely, and to be able to watch them do those things and us to give grace towards each other as coach, player, and as people, and to be able to move through life a little bit and trust God, and what the maturing process was all 3. So very grateful for all 3 of them.
Well, they've been fun to watch this season and in their entire careers. And, Mark, I know you've been blessed to have them, and we have been likewise so to be able to watch them. Wish you a lot of good luck down on the floor today against West Alabama, and let's see if we can bring home another W.
Well, appreciate it, Steve. Appreciate all the work you've done all year long.
And we will be coming right back down to the floor. And today, your play-by-play will be by last year's voice of the Bulldogs on television, Alexander Bitterling. So let's go down to Alexander and find out who the starting lineups are for today's game.
Welcome to the Fred DeLay Gym. I'm Alexander Bitterling for Worthy Road Studios. We're going to have a great game today. Union coming off a 17-game win streak. They are ranked 5th nationally and 1st in their division. Now on to the starters for today's game against West Alabama Tigers. Union going to have, of course, their normal starting 5, 3 seniors on the call for them today. It's going to be a great game as they look to secure the number 1 spot for the Gulf South Conference and a regular season title here today. If they win this game and Valdosta State loses, they will clinch that spot. Now on to the starters for West Alabama. We've got Tasha Garrett Hamlet, who is going to be huge for them today. She comes in at 5'1", their lead scorer at about 17 points per game. She's going to give Union a run for their money, and of course, Jalencia Williams down low in the paint. Now, also number 2, Bria Dent, the junior guard. She has a double-double average, 14.5 points and 10 rebounds per game. A great impact on both sides of the floor. Then there's number 4, Jada Golden, the senior 5'9 guard. She's going to have an impact today as well. Number 5, Lauren Lilly, the 5'8 senior guard from Montevallo, Alabama. And then their final starter for tonight, number 25, Justina Butler. She's a junior guard coming in at 5'7". She's from Bloomington, Mississippi. Now for the Union starters, we've got Shanique Lucas, running point, of course, the junior guard. Then we've got Ashton Baker, one of the seniors that will be recognized at the half of the men's game today. She is a 5'6 guard, but she can get it done despite being on the shorter side of things. Now, Jalencia Williams, the reigning Gulf South Conference Player of the Week, 16 points per game, 6'2 senior. She'll be recognized as well. And Bethany Dillard, the freshman starter, number 20. And number 24, Emily Beard-Dunnigan, the 5'4 guard, who is a 3-point threat for the Lady Bulldogs. Now we'll go to the floor to the PA announcer for tonight's starters and introducing the teams.
Officials in a positive manner. Prophetic, racial, and sexist comments or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are required full removal from the side of competition. Thank you for your cooperation. At this time, please rise for the invocation and remain standing for the playing of our national anthem. Let us pray. Heavenly Father, thank you for this day you've given us. Thank you for the game of basketball and all that it means to us. We ask that you would be with these players and coaches this afternoon, that all would compete to the best of their abilities with good sportsmanship and be kept free from injury. We ask this in Jesus' name. Amen. Starting lineups, beginning with the visitors. The Tigers. At guard, the 5'9" junior from Birmingham, Alabama, number 2, Bria Dent. At guard, the 5'9" senior from Coleman, Alabama, number 4, Jada Golden. At guard, 5'2", number 5, Morgan Lilly. And at guard, 5'7", from Bloomington, Minnesota, number 25, Justin Butler. The Tigers are coached by Rusty Frank, assisted by Veronica Ryan, Sidney Bozeman, and Jeff Willow.
Bulldogs are undefeated here on the Fred DeLay Gym, 12-0 at home, and they are here tonight in the last home game of the season, looking to clinch that win and clinch the number 1 seed in the Gulf South Conference headed into the tournament. Now, the way the Lady Bulldogs can do that is if they win today and if Valdosta State loses. Of course, this is an issue with the COVID because games have had less for certain teams, and Valdosta State has played one more game. So if they end up with an extra win, they would be that number 1 seed headed into the tournament. Now the Bulldogs looking to get it done here and jump out early on University of West Alabama. Here comes the jump. And Williams tips it, but it's going to go to West Alabama. Butler with the ball now. Runs into the official there, but no harm. Now in the paint, working against Williams. Won't fall. That's going to be something we'll see all night. Garrett Hammett taking on Williams down low in the paint. Now the Lady Bulldogs almost lose control of it there, but Lucas able to rile that back in. Working it into the paint there for Williams. Out for the 3 ball. No good. Bethany Dillard, the freshman there, getting the start for the Bulldogs. Making a big impact in just her freshman season. Back into the paint to Garrett Hammett. She's working against Williams, and it won't go. Williams with great defense so far down there in the paint. A minute of the game so far, and no points on either side. Another wide open 3. That one will fall. Dillard gets the Bulldogs on top, 3-0. West Alabama struggling just to get the ball across half court. Of course, the Bulldogs' famous trap that they run all the time under Coach Campbell. They've got about 12 left in the shot clock, still looking to find something open. 5 to shoot. She's going to drive in on Williams. Williams with a great defense, but the second chance opportunity for Garrett Hammett will get the Tigers on board. 3-2 now. The Lady Bulldogs looking for the answer. Working it around the perimeter. Shanique Lucas comes open. She's calling for a screen. Williams will make her way over. That won't go anywhere. Down low to Williams. She's going to drive in here. A fake. And a great post moves there from Williams. She's got the Bulldogs up now 5-2 with her first 2 points of the ball game. Driving in, quick jumper, rolls out. And Bulldogs fighting over the rebound there, but Lucas is able to secure it. She's going to drive it in, passing out the perimeter. Another 3 won't go for Dillard. She's 1 for 3 with 3 shots already from outside the arc. Here, chance of defense from the Lady Bulldogs bench. They really want to clinch this game here today and hopefully go into the tournament with the number 1 seed. Now, of course, West Alabama not playing for a clinch today, but they are looking, of course, to upset the Bulldogs. And that one's going to be way over. Garrett Hammett with the air ball past the rim. It's going to be Lady Bulldogs ball. Here comes Baker driving the ball down the court. A lot of ball movement here from the Lady Bulldogs. Shanique Lucas passes it off again and down to Williams. We'll see her work in the paint. Another one of those steps, and look at that. 4 points for Williams so far. She is just taking over the game. West Alabama looking to slow it down a little bit here, trying to find something open. Double teamed right there at the top of the free throw line. A huge three because the shot clock was so low and almost got the bounce. But the ball will go back to West Alabama. The Lady Bulldogs unable to secure the rebound. The Lady Tigers trying to make something happen here, and a steal for the Lady Bulldogs. Baker taking it down the court, and she will get that shot blocked. A huge block from Dent. And the ball will go the other way. Dent with the chase down and the block on what looks like an easy layup for Ashton Baker. What a great performance there, just showing the determination to keep this game close. 10 in the shot clock. They still, and a wide three. She'll get it to fall. Garrett Hammett gets 3 there, and she has the first 5 points for the Lady Tigers. Now, she, of course, is their lead scorer with 17 points per game, but she's going to need some help if they want to defeat the Lady Bulldogs here today. Shanique Lucas will draw the foul there. That foul is going to be called on number 4, Jada Golden, the senior. That's going to be a media timeout, so we'll take a quick break here at Worthy Road Studios.
Be creative, innovative, passionate. Be excellent, inspiring, driven. Be faithful, disciplined, prepared. At Union University, you will thrive in a Christ-centered community and be equipped for success in your life and career. Begin your journey today. At Union University, be transformed.
Bulldogs up 7-5 here. The first media timeout. Less than 5 to play here in the first quarter. The Bulldogs up 2. Garrett Hammett for the Lady Tigers has been a problem so far. She's got 5 points already. Now, I mentioned earlier, Jalencia Williams and Tasha Garrett Hamlet are going to be dueling it out in the paint today. Williams has 4 for the Lady Bulldogs and 5 for Garrett Hammett. And we're going to come back to the action right here. Ball will be inbounded by Baker. Thought about the shot there, but won't take it. Now the Bulldogs with 10 to shoot in the shot clock, and Emily Dunnigan for 3. The great three-pointer for the Lady Bulldogs. She's one of the seniors that will be honored here today, and the Bulldogs now up 10-5. Mark Campbell gesturing heavily to his team. You can always watch him there on the sidelines. He gets into the games for sure. Now the ball will be overturned, and the Bulldogs taking it down the court. A layup contested, but no call and can't get it to go. Union, of course, playing the tough defense that they're known for. Not letting West Alabama get any easy points. The one-armed hook will not go for number 34, Zoe Watts. That one will fall. The Lady Bulldogs take another point there. Now they're up 12-5. Almost turned over there, but there's a call on the floor. That's going to bring in number 4 for the Lady Bulldogs, Samaria Thompson. And we're going to see Shanique Lucas take a quick break over on the bench. Ashton Baker made that 2-point just moments ago. And the Bulldogs now on their side of the court. Williams in the paint working again. She'll draw the foul there. Now Williams, of course, is not the greatest from the free throw line, but she gets there fairly often. Jalencia Williams is about a 64% free throw shooter this season. We'll see what she can do here. Statistics would say she'll make about 1 of 2, but we'll see. First one falls. We'll see the second one here. And she gets both of them to fall. Of course, anytime I mention something, they're going to do the exact opposite. We're going to see Tasha Garrett-Hamlet come back in, and number 2, Bria Dent, will take a seat. The Lady Bulldogs up 9 points here in the first quarter. This is what Coach Campbell wanted to do, jump ahead and secure this game early. We're going to call a foul there. That one's going to be on number 4, Samaria Thompson. Her first of the ball game. Jalencia Williams right now is the lead scorer in this game with 6 points. She's having her way down in the paint. Nearly a double dribble there, but a great fake, and she'll get that one to go. The great post work from Tasha Garrett-Hamlet. She, of course, now has 7 points, doing it all for West Alabama. She's got their only points of the ball game. The Lady Bulldogs looking for an answer on the other side of the court. They're up 14-7. Williams down low again. She'll get it to fall. She's got 8. We are seeing just an all-out battle from Tasha Garrett-Hamlet and Jalencia Williams, both going to work in the paint for their teams. Less than 2:30 here in the first quarter. Looks like Lucas is going to check in just a moment. That one will fall. Along with Leah Cobble, she looks like she'll check in at the next moment here. Score is 16-7. Bulldogs driving it in. Hesitation, spin, and no good. She'll get her own rebound and draw a foul there on the floor. Now the three-pointer went to Garrett-Hamlet. She's got 10 points already, keeping the Tigers in this game. She's got 10 points of her own to the Bulldogs' 16. Now Ashton Baker and Bethany Dillard will take a seat. That'll bring in Lucas and Cobble. And Lucas will bury a 3 the second she checks in. Bulldogs back up 9 points. Shanique Lucas's first 3 points of the ball game. Coach Campbell nearly on the floor there. The pass was close to his hand. He could have interfered on accident. West Alabama looking for something. They'll go down low, but back outside the perimeter. Tipped away by Cobble. They're going to call a foul. That one will be on Cobble. That'll be called on the floor. We're going to see Dent check back in, and we're going to see Lauren Lilly take a seat for a moment. 1:27 left here in the first quarter. That one bobbles around. It looks like it went off the Bulldogs. Williams tried to argue, but that one was clearly off Cobble and Williams. Another chance for West Alabama to inbound here. 19 on the shot clock. Can't find anything, but she'll get it way out towards the half-court line. Back down low. The extra pass, but it almost gets away from him. 6 to shoot. And Dent will pull up there. That'll be her first 2 points of the ball game. Now look out for her. She averages a double-double. 14 points about per game and about 10 rebounds. The Bulldogs with 15 to shoot. Working her way, driving in. She'll draw the foul, but can't get the shot to go. That's Samaria Thompson. She'll go to the line for 2. Now, Samaria Thompson is a 38% free throw shooter. Not great from the line. She's 9 for 24 this season. She'll get the first one to fall there. Decent crowd here at the Fred DeLay Gym. Not too many students over in the section as that one bounces out. Steve Beverly, who's regularly here on the call, would say the iron was unkind. Now the Bulldogs up 8 points with about 40 seconds to go in the quarter. The Tigers looking to make something happen. A good cut and a pass, and that'll be 2 points for them as Jada Golden buries the shot, her first 2 of the game. Now the Bulldogs, no separation from the game clock and the shot clock. Looks like they're looking for the 1 shot to end the quarter here. Thompson dribbling at the top of the key. She's a junior from Dyersburg. Cobble with the ball, a pass to Lucas. She'll shoot it with 2 left and hit another 3. Shanique Lucas with 2 threes here in the first quarter as the Bulldogs in the quarter 23-14. We've got 3 quarters of action left, but we'll take a break here at Worthy Road Studios.
If you're a Christian college or are starting the college search process, I want to take a second to tell you about my school, Union University in Jackson, Tennessee. Union is a private 4-year university known for its rigorous academics, Christ-centered community, and the success of its graduates. My favorite part about Union is the faculty. The professors here are so intentional about helping students grow not only academically, but also spiritually. You should check out Union for yourself. Come for a visit. I know you'll love it. At Union University, you'll be transformed.
Back here at the Fred DeLay, the first quarter is over and the Bulldogs lead at 23-14. Look at the fans getting into it here, dancing on the sidelines in the tie. He is feeling it here tonight as the Bulldogs lead this one by 9 points. The cheerleaders trying to get the crowd into it here on a relatively cold day in Jackson, Tennessee, as the Bulldogs look to clinch the first seed in the regular season and host a tournament here at Union University. They will host one either way on March 1st as tournament season begins. Now the 5 on the floor for the Bulldogs will be Shanique Lucas, Jalencia Williams, Bethany Dillard, Ashton Baker, and number 24, Emily Beard-Dunnigan. Now we've got the man in the cowboy hat mid-court, slowly making his way across the floor. Looks like we're going to hold the game until he makes his way off. Now West Alabama, they've got 5 on the floor right now. Number 5, Lauren Lilly. Number 24, Ella Felkins. Shanique Lucas out to Dunnigan. Down to Williams. It'll get away from her. Tipped by Felkins, but off of Williams before it headed out. Also, Tasha Garrett Hammett is out there with number 2, Bria Dent, and number 25, Justina Butler. That's the 5 on the floor for West Alabama. A bunch of aggressive passes here and no dribbling. Interesting idea there. Trying to secure the ball. The Bulldogs, of course, with multiple steals and turnovers so far in this game. That's a 3. Looked like she shot that flat-footed. It won't go, but the putback by number 24, Ella Felkins. Number 2, Ashton Baker with the ball at the top of the key. Shanique Lucas passing down to Williams. Williams, of course, able to corral it, but she will draw the foul from number 24, Ella Felkin, 6'2". The match down low for Jalencia Williams. Now, Jalencia Williams with her third and fourth try from the line here tonight. The Bulldogs are 3 for 4 as a team. The first one will go, and Jalencia Williams is 3 for 3 from the free throw line tonight. That's something we don't see too often. Now the Bulldogs are actually losing the rebound game so far. She'll get the other one to go. She is feeling that free throw here tonight. The Bulldogs have 6 rebounds while the Tigers have 8, but that does not reflect on the scoreboard here tonight. The Bulldogs lead it 25-16. Coach Campbell yelling as Shanique Lucas is able to poke that one away, but the ball will stay with the Lady Tigers. Now the Bulldogs shooting about 62% as a team. UAH shooting about 47. Right there is the story of the game so far. West Alabama has actually taken more shots, but they are down 9 points. Emily Dunnigan getting into it there, almost stealing the ball, but she won't get it. 2 on the shot clock, and they throw that one away. The pressure was just too much. It'll be caught on the bench with the Lady Bulldogs. Now the Lady Bulldogs with the ball. It'll be Ashton Baker, the graduate transfer from Liberty University, taking it down the floor. Shanique Lucas wide open, chooses not to shoot the jumper. She'll drive in, can't get it to go. Didn't have enough behind it. That's an aggressive pass, and the ball will go out of bounds. Another turnover for the Tigers. They appear to be rushing things here so far in the second quarter. Now, they're only down 9. They don't need to play that way. What they need to do is make good plays, take good shots, and keep chasing those rebounds like they're doing. Rushing the ball will not help them. They're not in a time crunch. They've got 2 quarters left to play and 8 minutes here in the second quarter. Jalencia Williams will not take the shot. They're going to call a travel there on Emily Dunnigan. You know what? She must have taken a step there right at the beginning. But it'll be the ball for West Alabama. Number 4, Jada Golden, the senior, taking the ball. Guarded heavily by Baker. Dunnigan guarding heavy as well. The Bulldogs keep the aggressiveness on the defensive end, and that is part of what has led to their turnovers so far. Driving in, good defense by Williams, but can't stop it. As Tasha Garrett Hammett now has 12 points for West Alabama. The Bulldogs have got to find a way to stop her. Williams with 10 points of her own. It's the battle of the bigs. A pass there, not sure who that was intended for, but it'll go the Tigers' way. She'll slow it down, chooses not to take the drive against Baker. A turnaround jumper. What a great shot there from Bria Dent. She's got 4 points tonight. She needs to be a bigger impact for the Tigers as they bring this game into a 5-point deficit. Sneak down to Williams again. She'll make her moves and chooses to pass it outside the perimeter. That one's going to be stripped away by Garrett Hammett. Just a bad pass, and Williams clearly was frustrated by it. Now the Bulldogs with several turnovers here. And the Tigers looking to make the most of it. Down low to Dent. That one will not go. She was guarded heavily. No foul. Baker with the dribble moves, but she chooses to back out a bit. 20 seconds on the shot clock. She takes it in, but she'll pass it out. Dunnigan looked like she wanted the 3 there, but choose not to take it. I'm going to call a foul. We're going to see Ella Felkins check in. Number 32, Leah Cobble. Williams will take a seat. Dunnigan will take a seat. And Lucas will take a seat. Interesting to take 3 of the starters out here as the Bulldogs are only up 5. A tough shot there for number 20, Bethany Dillard, and she'll get the and one opportunity at the line. Now Lucas wants to talk to the other 4 on the floor. He's going to call Keely Robertson, Ashton Baker, Leah Cobble, and Samaria Thompson over there to speak for a moment as the extra point will go. The Bulldogs back up 8. The tough and one with the extra point make from Bethany Dillard. Triple teamed there. Of course, she has been the lead threat. Can't get it to go. Number 24 will just bat it out. It'll be the Bulldogs' ball. Falcon unable to make several shots so far. She's got 2 points in this ball game. That'll be a 3. That one will not go. Another 3 chance from Dillard. About 5 minutes to play here in the second quarter before halftime. It's an 8-point deficit. Good idea there, but almost lost the ball. A shot outside the perimeter, bounce off the back of the iron, but it looks like Dent will be able to get the board. The Bulldogs finally have it. 3 tries there for University of West Alabama, not able to get it. They're going to call a foul there. Clearly was fouled, and Thompson will make her way to the line. Thompson already to the line earlier tonight. That is going to be a media timeout as the Bulldogs lead it 28-20. We'll take a quick break and be right back here at the Fred DeLay.
Be an employee equipped for advancement. Be a role model to your kids, your coworkers, your friends. Be a dreamer, an example, a finisher. Be a success story and a college graduate with an associate or bachelor's degree for adult students from Union University. At Union University, be transformed.
Back here at the Fred DeLay, the Lady Bulldogs lead it 28-20 with 4:49 left to play in the second quarter. The fans are still pouring in here to the Fred DeLay as the Lady Bulldogs are looking to clinch the number 1 seed in the tournament and a season title. But of course, for that to happen, Valdosta State will have to lose the game today. There's the Union Band. Students and alumni playing there today. Trying to get the crowd into this ball game. Now it's a little bit closer than maybe the Lady Bulldogs fans would like. They were up 9 at the end of the first. Now they are only up 8. And the Tigers had it within 5 just moments ago. Now as the 2 teams take the floor again, we're going to have the free throws from Thompson. She was fouled before the media timeout. She'll take her first one here. And that one will fall. Thompson is 2 for 3 today from the charity stripe. She'll get another one to fall. And the Bulldogs have made good opportunities of their free throws. Both Thompson and Williams struggle from the stripe, but they were able to make the majority of their shots fall already here today. The Bulldogs up 10. And the Tigers looking for something here. They can't seem to find the opening. She'll face a double team and pass out. A big block there. Thompson the block. 1 to shoot. And that one will be blocked by Keely Robinson as well. The absolute denial right as the shot clock expired. The Bulldogs with some great defense there. Whatever Coach Mark Campbell said in that huddle has clearly gotten through to these girls. 10-point lead as the Bulldogs have possession and are looking to add on. Thompson will drive the ball down the court. Keely Robinson with a fake pass, and then the real one, and it is a beauty as Ashton Baker is able to drive right in and make the layup. She's got 4 points here today. A 12-point lead for the Lady Bulldogs, their largest of the game so far. And that shot will fall. Dent making her presence known again. She's got 6 points to help out the 12 points from Tasha Garrett-Hammett. A great pass there and another shot. That one will go. The Bulldogs seem like they cannot miss as Ashton Baker now has 6 and the Bulldogs stay 12 points ahead. A lazy pass there, but it was able to get through. Bulldogs playing just aggressive defense, and that will result in a foul. Samaria Thompson will take the foul there. That's going to be her second personal foul of the game. Now, of course, when you are playing tough defense like that, it's inevitable that you are going to have some fouls. But so far for the Bulldogs, it seems like it's been working out. Trying to inbound the ball, and that one's just going to go way over to the scorekeeper's table. Lady Bulldogs ball. It's going to be inbounded by Bethany Dillard. And it looks like Baker will continue to run the point. Joencia Williams outside the arc, rare occurrence. That's going to be a 3-ball, and that one was a thing of beauty. Bethany Dillard advancing the Bulldogs' lead to 15 points as they're starting to run away with this. Looks like West Alabama's going to take a timeout. We'll take a break as well here at Worthy Road Studios.
Be creative, innovative, passionate. Be excellent, inspiring, driven. Be faithful, disciplined, prepared. At Union University, you will thrive in a Christ-centered community and be equipped for success in your life and career. Begin your journey today. At Union University, be transformed.
Back here at the Fred DeLay as the Bulldogs take their 15-point lead with 2:49 in the second quarter. The fans are having a good time, and they are filling out the sections here at the Fred DeLay. Good turnout for today's game. The weekends always have a much bigger crowd. Now the Lady Tigers looking to make something happen. The Bulldogs are starting to run away with this one. Almost a steal there from Baker. 5 to shoot. The Lady Tigers have to figure it out. She's going to have to take a desperation from the logo and an air ball as the shot clock expires. From the logo, something you see quite a bit in the NBA, but ladies Division II basketball, not so much. That was a story of the shot clock expiring, and it looked like she was not expecting it to. Now the Bulldogs back with the ball. The Bulldogs are taking good advantage of the mistakes from the Lady Tigers. Williams down in the paint again. I'm going to call a travel there. She did take the extra step. Looks like her pivot foot may have moved. 15-point lead. The Lady Tigers looking to find the answer and shut this down before they run away too much before halftime. Now Baker playing great defense right there at the half-court line. Dent, the jumper, can't get it to go off the back of the iron, but fighting for the rebound is Lilly. And that'll give the Lady Tigers another opportunity. That one's going to be tipped by Baker. And it's going to stay the Lady Tigers ball, but they've only got 9 seconds on the shot clock here. Looking to inbound quick and find a shot. That's going to be a violation. Took way too long to inbound the ball. Nobody was moving to help her out. Now the Lady Bulldogs with the ball again. Their 15-point lead stays. They're going to bring in number 11, Augusta Arnold. And that's going to bring number 5, Lauren Lilly, over to the bench. Now the Bulldogs looking to add on here with a minute and a half left in the half. Baker with the ball, trying to find something. She'll drive in. Put it up. She can't get it to go. There was some contact, but no foul. That's going to be a travel there from Williams. The last 2 times Williams has got the ball in the paint, she has traveled. Now she's got 10 already today. She's playing a great ball game, but she's got to stop with the extra steps. She averages 16 points, already 10 before half here, making a huge impact for the Lady Bulldogs. A great pass. They're going to call the travel. That's unfortunate because the shot did go. Number 11, Augusta Arnold, is a freshman from Greensboro, Alabama. Now Baker is doing the role that Ja Morant from the Memphis Grizzlies has become famous for recently. Shanique Lucas with a great layup there. Coach Campbell still looks frustrated, maybe because it wasn't the most open shot, but she got it to go. And the Bulldogs lead by 17 with 40 seconds left here in the half. The Bulldogs will get another opportunity because there's more time on the game clock than the shot clock. A pass down low to Garrett Hammett. She hasn't shot one in a while, but she'll work against Williams. A crazy turn of events, but she cannot get that one to go. Baker driving down. Driving over to Williams, who will get the and one, and the crowd goes wild here at the Fred DeLay. They're excited about it. The Bulldogs way up now on the Lady Tigers. They lead it by 19 points, and Jalencia Williams with the chance to add to the lead, make it 20 points. She's got 12 so far. She'll get it to go, and a great day of shooting from the free throw stripe for Jalencia Williams so far. The Bulldogs are up 20 points with about 10 seconds until halftime. They'll get the layup to go, and the time will expire. The Bulldogs lead this one by 19. 18. They fixed the scoreboard there. They are up 42-24. Now it's halftime here at the Fred DeLay Gym as the teams make their way to the locker room. The Bulldogs are dominating this game so far. The Bulldogs are leading, and of course the men's game is right after this one at 4 o'clock. Now the men are looking to clinch a spot after a defeating loss the other night on Wednesday against Christian Brothers. They lost that game 74-69. Now the final home game of the season, the Bulldogs will attempt to bounce back from that loss. So let's go to Steve Beverly with Coach David Niven for today's Bulldog preview.
It's halftime of today's game, and we've got Coach Dave Niven with us for the Bulldog preview, and he's going to set us up for what we have in store for us in the second half of today's doubleheader with West Alabama, but also we'll be looking back on the season as a whole here during our time together this afternoon. Dave, first off, when we first began this journey back in November, you told me this is potentially one of the most talented teams that you had, one of the most experienced, and it had the ability to do a lot of good things. And here we are at this stage of the season. And give us your take on what has happened this year and how it has met expectations.
I think we've proven we're a really good team. I don't think we've reached our potential yet. I think we've got a lot that we haven't shown. just in the ability to really be as efficient offensively, shooting percentages and things like that. I think we've shown glimpses of that. We've shown glimpses that we can really defend and guard you at a high level. We haven't done it consistently at both ends of the floor, night in and night out. I think we've still got that in us, and that's certainly something that we are, as we're getting near the end of February and heading into March. That's something I'm anticipating we're going to be able to see and really play our best basketball coming up in the next couple of weeks.
When you are in any situation like this, of course, you've been very fortunate this year that there haven't been crippling injuries at one time to multiple players. You've had the COVID situation that has knocked players in and out, other kinds of illnesses, but you've been able to navigate through all of those kinds of things. In particular, who has, in your mind, really shown up to the table and has provided the leadership you really needed on this team?
Oh, I think, we've had 3 captains that were voted by their teammates in Tyree and Hunter and JC Hawkins. Those guys provide great leadership and have all season. Tyree is playing his best basketball of the year right now. Has had stretches where he really has played at a very high level. He's always defended and he's a guy we feel like we can put him on a really good guard for our opponent and he can shut him down. But his offense has really picked up in the last month. Been very, very good. So, Hunter's battled some injuries this season that I think he has finally overcome and is getting his body back to full strength. And he's playing his best basketball of the season. Those are 2 guys that have been first team all conference players in previous years. And to see both of them playing at their best, at this time of year is pretty exciting. JC Hawkins is another guy. He's in his 5th year. He comes off the bench for us, but is consistent and steady. And, hey, if the ball's not moving, let's put him in and he will provide, ball movement for us. He's a great passer and a calming influence, late game situations. He's often in there because he knows what we're doing and he knows how to handle the ball. He can make free throws, all of those things. So, that's one of the strengths of our team for sure is we've got veterans and we've got some real veteran leaders, as well.
It was great news last week. I had a wonderful visit with Tyree Boykin in between games last Saturday, and it was great news from his part to say that he's going to come back and play again next year, and that's got to be a big check mark for you as far as what to look forward to with that kind of leadership again. Yeah,
he's great player, great kid. But I think that really speaks to just what a special place Union is. Really it's the kind of stuff that shows just across the board. Our entire student body and retention rate is extremely high, but to have as many guys as have the opportunity to get that COVID year back and already have a degree and want to return. I just think it speaks a lot to the quality of the people around here and just the opportunity that our students have. They don't want to leave. And so, I don't either. I've been here a long time. I didn't expect to be here 25 years, but it's a special place. And I think that's just another example that shows that.
25 years, Dave, and it's been in Jackson in general 32 years for me. So we have become veterans of West Tennessee, and it's a wonderful place to be. And I've enjoyed being back behind the mic this year. It's been just great fun to watch these young people as they have matured and progressed. Well, let's get to the game at hand today, West Alabama. You had a chance to play them earlier in the season, and they're the team that you and they have been matching pace all season long. Tell us about them first. What are the things they bring to the table?
Yeah, they're a very good defensive team. Got athletes at every position and will really guard you, make it difficult to get shots and score against them. And they're a team that they don't shoot a ton of threes, but they've got a lot of jump shooters. They shoot a lot of mid range, and got guys that are very, very good at scoring at multiple levels. So they have beaten just about everybody that they've played this year. We played pretty well when we went to their place last month and got a big win on the road. We will certainly need to play well. Again, you don't get a chance to play poorly in games like this and get a win. So we're gonna have to play well, take care of the basketball. Gonna need to be able to make shots. I think we can move it well enough that we can get some open looks. But when we get them, we gotta capitalize. So we'll need to be ready to make shots, and then on the defensive side, and just really, they're a very good offensive rebounding team. We're gonna need to limit them to one shot and keep them off the glass.
That's interesting because ever since you used the term shot turnover, I've incorporated that into a lot of what I tell the viewers here because I've learned to anticipate that during the season, and that's a big key. If you can force shot turnovers on a team like that, it doesn't show up in the statistics, but it's just as important as a conventional turnover.
Yeah, it's something we certainly try to avoid, and I think we have done that for the most part this year. Our guys have shared the ball and ball's moving around, and we typically take really good shots. It's part of our identity. We say it every day at the end of practice. Who are we? We take great shots, and so so it is. I think something that's ingrained in them. I think they recognize the negative of that is it leads to easy baskets for your opponent and fast break opportunities for your opponent. And so we want to play fast, but we want to play fast in such a way that we're able to get a great look. And, hopefully these guys, I think they've done a really good job of doing that throughout the year.
Dave, we want to wish you terrific success with the game today against West Alabama, and then we'll be looking forward to being with you during the postseason. And hope it just comes out, as I know our fans are hopeful, that it is going to be a W for the Bulldogs.
All right. Thank you, Steve.
And we will be right back after this message, and we'll return it to Alexander Bitterling, and he'll bring you up to date on all the halftime statistics for the Lady Bulldogs. So stay with us, everybody.
Oh, the more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. The more we get together, the happier we'll be.
Back here at the Fred DeLay Gym, the Lady Bulldogs headed into halftime leading 42-24, jumping out way ahead on the Lady Tigers. And we've got the story of the game with the halftime stats here from the Fred DeLay Gym. Now, the Bulldogs shooting 63% as a team, going 14 for 22. Some great shooting from the Lady Bulldogs. Now, on the other side of things, the Lady Tigers shooting 41%. They've actually taken more shots They're just 11 for 27. Now the Bulldogs shooting lights out from the three-pointer, 5 for 8, good for about 62%. Now the Lady Tigers struggled a little more. They went 2 for 7 with just 28%. Now the Lady Bulldogs shooting 9 for 10 of the free throws for about 88 or 90%. Now the West Alabama has not had a free throw yet due to the Lady Bulldogs' great defense so far tonight. They have not committed a shooting foul. The Bulldogs are actually losing the rebound game 9-12 as the Lady Tigers out-rebounding the Lady Bulldogs. Now turnovers, the Bulldogs have had 8, and the Lady Tigers have had, the Bulldogs have had 5, and the Lady Tigers have had 8. The Bulldogs able to capitalize for 10 points off of turnovers, and the Lady Tigers for 6 points off of turnovers, and it looks like the leading scorer for the game so far is Jalencia Williams. Jalencia Williams with 13 points in this game. She has made a huge impact for the Lady Bulldogs. Now, I mentioned at the beginning of the game, it's going to be Jalencia Williams versus Tasha Garrett-Hamlet. Now, Tasha Garrett-Hamlet has 12 points for the Lady Tigers, half of their points in this game. She's keeping them in the ball game. Jalencia Williams, the leading rebounder for the Lady Bulldogs with 4, and Bria Dent, the leading one for the Lady Tigers. She's got 3. Bria Dent has 3. Butler has 3, and Lily has 3. Now the Lady Tigers trying to find a way to get back into this ball game. About 3 minutes until the second half of action, but if they want to do that, they've got to shoot better. That's simply it. They're not losing the rebounding game. They're barely losing the turnover game. But the Lady Bulldogs have simply made better on their opportunities. They've taken less shots. They've made more shots. They've had less turnovers, less rebounds, and they've still been able to win this or lead this game by 18 points. The Bulldogs are taking over. Now, West Alabama looking to spoil the Bulldogs' chances of clinching the number 1 seed. Here's some of the dedicated fans here at the Fred DeLay Gym. They're excited to see a huge lead for the Lady Bulldogs. Of course, they got some students here, but a lot of parents as well. Today is senior day here at Union University. Now, the men's seniors were honored at halftime. Some names that you would know, of course, J.C. Hawkins is one of the big ones, and the other senior for the men's is Simmons. He, of course, was honored at halftime right there, repping his fraternity. And, of course, the Lady Bulldogs fans are excited to see a huge lead. If you want to check out the senior ceremony from halftime here at the women's games, you can check that out tonight on Worthy Road Studios' YouTube channel. It'll be there for you to watch. And the student section, a little weak tonight, but the ones that are there are excited to be here. And this guy having a great time, rapping the song, hanging out with the band there. About a minute until the second half of action. The Lady Bulldogs not looking to change much with their game plan. Continue to shoot lights out, play good defense, and continue to win this game. Of course, they would like to see a few more rebounds, not let the Lady Tigers out-rebound them anymore. The Lady Tigers just looking to stop the Lady Bulldogs from shooting lights out and get some to fall of their own. They've struggled with shooting. I mentioned 11 for 27. So far from field goals, and just 2 for 7 from outside the arc. Now, if I were them, I would cut down on those three-pointer attempts. They're just not falling today and ending up with turnovers. We've got about 20 seconds until the game. The clock is stopped there, but it looks like we're going to start the second half of action here with the third quarter. The Lady Bulldogs with the 18-point lead here as they take the floor. Now, of course, West Alabama starting with the ball in this quarter. Bulldogs already back with the tough defense. Driving in, and what a shot there. That is Garrett-Hamlet. She's got 14 points now as she drives in on Jalencia Williams. Those are the two to watch in this game. Now the Bulldogs looking to make something happen here. The ball movement. Dunnigan thought about it. Won't take the three. That's going to be a kick ball off of the foot of number 4, Jada Golden. Now the Bulldogs inbounding the ball. They've got 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Aggressive pass down to Williams. Looks like she'll work. And a pass. Couple passes here from the Bulldogs. Lucas with a spin and back outside to Baker. That one's going to be short. But a good rebound there from Dillard. Puts it back up for 2 points for the Lady Bulldogs. Dillard has 11 now. Second scorer for the Bulldogs. Going to call the foul there. The and one opportunity for Lauren Lilly. She'll drive in. And number 20, Bethany Dillard for the Lady Bulldogs committing the foul. Now Lilly has not shot a free throw yet in this game, but she is 0 for 2 shooting on the floor tonight. Here's her first look. She'll get that one to go. She's got 3 points now. She just made the shot and the and one opportunity. So the Bulldogs lead cut to 15. We've seen the Bulldogs jump out to leads and then it be cut back by the Lady Tigers. But the Lady Tigers not on any runs of their own. Williams driving in. Rejected. That's going to be a travel. Or a jump ball. They will call a jump ball. Would have been a travel if not for the jump ball. But that one was between Garrett Hammett and Jalencia Williams. Bulldogs inbounding here with 13 to shoot. Lucas with the ball. Down inside to Williams. Williams driving. 4 to shoot. She goes up. Spin move. That one will roll in. Jalencia Williams, 15 points on the night. She averages just 16 points a game, almost to that mark. The Lady Tigers, and that will be called a foul on Williams as Garrett Hammett almost made that shot there. She'll go to the line. She's already got 14 points for the Lady Tigers. These will be her first 2 shots from the charity stripe. She'll get the first one to fall. Gives her 15 points on the game. Here's the second shot, and it'll fall as well. She is just a 35% free throw shooter. Excuse me, she's a 78% free throw shooter, 35 three-point shooter. But the Bulldogs lead back down to 15. Looking to make something happen here. Emily Dunnigan, wide open 3, and she is money. You cannot allow her to get open outside the arc. She buries another one. The Bulldogs back up 18. They're playing the trap defense that they're known for. A steal for Lucas, and an easy layup there. The Bulldogs back up 20 points just like they were just before halftime. 3 Lady Bulldogs in double digits as Shanique Lucas gets to 10 points there. It's going to be a pass inside. Driving in. Oh, it'll bounce right over the hoop. Off of both sides of the rim, and Dent can't get it to go. A great drive there, but that one rolls out as well for Samaria Thompson. They're going to call a travel there as she was taking extra steps. That's going to be Lauren Lilly with the travel, and it'll be Bulldogs ball. We've seen some quick action on both sides of the floor already. Now here go the Bulldogs taking it down the court with about 7 to play here in the third quarter. Shanique Lucas, wide open lane, and she makes it look easy. She's got 12 now. Now the Bulldogs have their largest lead of the game, 22 points. They're up on the Lady Tigers. The Lady Tigers can't find anything. They've got 10 to shoot. Bulldogs playing just tough defense all day long. 5 to shoot. She'll drive in, and Dent gets the friendly bounce. So Dent now with 10 points of her own. She's the only other Lady Tiger in double digits besides Garrett Hammett. Jalencia Williams, that one will be poked away by Garrett Hammett, but the ball will stay with the Lady Bulldogs. We're going to see Leah Cobble check in for the Lady Bulldogs. Dillard will take a seat. We're going to see Baker check back in. Lucas will take a seat. Dunnigan will take a seat. And number 15, Shanii Morris, will come in for the Lady Bulldogs. So Lady Bulldogs, a different unit out there. Williams, we're going to call the charge there. I don't know about that call. That was interesting. And Coach Campbell clearly frustrated about it. But the ball will go the Lady Tigers' way either way. They'll try and get the ball down the court here. Now the Bulldogs, of course, cut down on the shot clock quickly when they play this trap defense. Only 20 to shoot. Lucas arms straight up. Good defense, and she'll draw the rebound. Baker's going to drive it down the court. She won't go in. Here's another three for the Bulldogs, and that one will fall. Morrison. 4-3 there for the Bulldogs. They're back up 23, their largest lead of the game. And Morrison doing it on both sides as she pokes that one out of bounds. The Lady Tigers looking for something here. They have their largest deficit of the game. She'll take the three way off the mark. No good for Zoe Watts. Leah Cobble, a deep three. That one won't go. And that's going to be off the hands of Jada Golden, and the ball will stay with the Lady Bulldogs. Trying to inbound the ball. Going to go way up top to Baker. Another three for the Bulldogs. That one will be short off the side of the iron. Can't get it to go for Thompson. Now the Lady Tigers trying to cut down this 23-point deficit. This quarter has been another great one for the Lady Bulldogs. Outscoring the Lady Tigers 14-9 so far through this quarter. Almost lost the ball there. Spins and passes. Rejected by Jalencia Williams. No doubt about that one. No chance it was going in. And the shot clock will expire, but they were able to get the rebound right before. So it's a 21-point game. Zoe Watts missed the jumper. And Jada Golden picks up the second chance. Now the Bulldogs on their side of the floor with 10 to shoot. Baker over the three again. That one won't go, but rebounded by Williams. Now she probably could have put that one back up, but she chose to pass it outside. 15 to shoot. Almost out of bounds, but a great save there by Baker, showcasing the speed. Now Williams driving in and draws the and one right before the shot clock expired. She's got 17 points, and here's her chance for 18. Playing great basketball for the Lady Bulldogs. That's going to be a media timeout here at the Fred DeLay Gym. 3:39 here in the third quarter, and we'll take a quick break.
Looking for a Christian college or starting the college search process? I want to take a second to tell you about my school, Union University in Jackson, Tennessee. Union is a private 4-year university known for its rigorous academics, Christ-centered community, and the success of its graduates. My favorite part about Union is the faculty. The professors here are so intentional about helping students grow not only academically, but also spiritually. You should check out Union for yourself. Come for a visit. I know you'll love it. At Union University, you'll be transformed.
Back here at the Fred DeLay Gym, Sweet Caroline being performed by the band, and the Lady Bulldog cheerleaders are performing here, nearing the end of the third quarter, and the fans at the Fred DeLay have been treated to a show as the Lady Bulldogs, with 58 points, a 23-point lead, and 17 from the masterful Jalencia Williams. She'll have a chance here from the free throw line for her 18th point of the night. She is going crazy in the paint. Of course, a couple travels, but all throughout the night, she has been just dominant. And, of course, longtime viewers of the Lady Bulldogs know that Jalencia Williams is often a dominant force for the Lady Bulldogs. She'll make that one fall as well. She now has 18 points on the night, and the Lady Bulldogs with a 24-point lead. The Lady Tigers trying to make something happen, trying to upset the Bulldogs' chance at the number 1 seed. An air ball, but a great rebound there by Arnold, and she'll get the putback. Now Arnold, a 5'7" freshman, but she's made an effort in this game here today and playing well for the Lady Tigers. Leah Cobble with the ball, down to Williams as the method we all know well. A 3-point, yes, it'll go for Thompson. Thompson now with 6 points on the night, and Jalencia Williams does that so often. She'll either get the ball in the paint and go up for the easy bucket or pass it back out for the assist. That one was forced, but man, it will go for Dent. And Coach Campbell frustrated by something there, yelling at his girls. Jalencia Williams with the ball again, looking for the pass, but she'll work in the paint. And out to Baker. 5 to shoot. Williams has got to go up with it. And she will draw the foul there. Back to the charity stripe. She has 18 points, 100% field goal shooting. She has not missed a shot. She's gone 6 for 6. And 6 for 6 from the free throw line. A perfect 100% night. And I hate to say it, but that's not something we see from her a lot. She's also got 7 rebounds, just absolutely running the table here at the Fred DeLay. That one will miss, of course, right when I say she has 100%, I jinx it and she'll miss the first one. Still, she is 6 for 7, respectable and great free throw shooting. Here she goes for the 7th point. She'll go 7 for 8 on the day. Give her 19 points, coming close to that 20-piece. Now she'll take a seat as the crowd cheers. That's going to bring in Shanique Lucas and Keely Robinson. In a bit of a trouble, but we'll get it outside the arc. Just won't go. Drawing the foul there, number 24, Ella Felkins, as she tries to go up for the layup. Now it looks like Lucas and Baker talking to the official over there, maybe a little confused about what the call was. Lucas will stay and talk a little longer. Now Felkins about to take the shot here. This is her first attempt from the stripe. She'll get the first one to fall. Felkins about to take her second shot. That one will bounce out. Now Felkins usually is a 65% free throw shooter. She'll go 1 for 2 there. Now the Bulldogs up 23, nearing the end of the third quarter, but this team does not hold back. They're looking to clinch the number 1 spot in the Gulf South Conference. Valdosta State needs to lose. And Shanique Lucas once again with her magic down the lane She's got 14 points of her own. Just a great player, as many of the Lady Bulldogs are. 25-point deficit. The ball down into the paint. That one won't go. And they're going to call a foul, an offensive foul on one of the Lady Tigers. Looks like that one's going to be called on Dent, and it'll be the Lady Bulldogs ball. Baker has the ball now, about a minute left here in the third quarter. Shanique Lucas for three. The bench jumps up, and they knew it before it went in. 17 points for Shanique Lucas. She has been absolutely dominant, as she always is. Now, West Alabama looking to make a response as they fall down 28 points on the Lady Bulldogs. The Lady Bulldogs' largest lead of the night. That's going to be a foul, I believe, on Keely Robinson. And that's going to send Felkins back to the stripe. Now, just moments ago, she shot her first two from the line. It went 1 for 2, and a chance for 2 more here. Now, Shanique Lucas averages just 9 points a game. She's got 17 here today, looking for that season high. Her season high so far is 22. She's got a quarter left to play, and she's got 17 points. That one will bounce out for Felkins. Now, Garrett Hammett has been sitting for several minutes for the West Alabama Tigers, but she is their point leader so far. She's got 16. The Lady Bulldogs with a 27-point lead as the second one falls. They've got the last shot here of the quarter, and they're looking to make it count. Baker over to Dunnigan, and a bad pass there, but she got lucky. Number 5, Lily, knocks it out of bounds. And so the Lady Bulldogs with 6.3 left in the quarter, they'll inbound the ball here. Now, if I had to guess, I guess Shanique will bounce out. All right, well, we'll see Dillard do it, and they got to take the shot soon. Baker drives, shooting. She'll get it to fall. What a beauty of a shot as the Bulldogs with 70 points. It's 70-41 at the end of the third quarter. The Bulldogs finish it with a 29-point lead as they are dominating against the Lady Tigers. We will take just a moment's break and be back for the fourth quarter of action here at the Fred DeLay Gym and on Worthy Road Studios.
Be an employee equipped for advancement. Be a role model to your kids, your coworkers, your friends. Be a dreamer, an example, a finisher. Be a success story and a college graduate with an associate or bachelor's degree for adult students from Union University. At Union University, be transformed.
The Lady Bulldogs average about 74 points per game. They have 70 tonight through 3 quarters. There's 10 minutes of action left, and the Bulldogs look like they are going to finish this one out. Now, of course, nothing is certain, but bar just an amazing return from the Lady Tigers. It looks like the Bulldogs will win this one here today. Now, I don't want to jinx them. I don't want a lot of viewers being mad at me for the Lady Bulldogs' loss. But it is hard to come back from a 29-point deficit in just 1 quarter. The last 10 minutes of action are on the way right now as Dunnigan, Dillard, Robinson, Baker, and Lucas take the floor for the Lady Bulldogs. The ball is inbounded here. And Butler has the ball for the Lady Tigers. They put in Maya McCarthy, the first we've seen of her tonight, and a steal from Dillard. She'll put it up, and an easy layup as the Bulldogs now with 72 points, a 31-point lead. They are not letting the Tigers go easy. They want to have a dominant last home game of this regular season, and they have had that so far tonight. Now the Tigers looking to make something happen as Lucas is able to steal the ball away and secured by Keely Robinson. A lot of the starters still in the game, and a three there from Dillard. She's got 16 points. That is 3 Lady Bulldogs with more than 15 points, and those are the 3 in double digits. Now the only 2 Lady Tigers in double digits are Garrett Hammett and Bria Dent. Lady Bulldogs up 34 with less than 9 to play. And they are still playing tough defense. 5 on the shot clock. They got to take the 3, and it will fall. A good shot there for Justina Butler. And the Lady Bulldogs continue to work. The bench of the Lady Tigers chanting defense. And, of course, they probably could have had some better defense in the first 3 quarters as Keely Robinson will draw the foul but cannot get the shot to fall. The Lady Bulldogs have just been dominant on offense tonight. Lights out shooting, great defense, just running the floor in their last regular season game. That will see Baker, Dillard, and Lucas take a seat. We're going to see more from Morrison and Thompson. They'll come in as Robinson is out there, Williams and Dunnigan. Robinson will make the first shot. Bulldogs with 76 points already, passing their average of about 74 points per game. And Robinson will make 2. They've got 77, a 33-point lead. Now the Lady Tigers with the last 8 minutes of action looking just to get back in this game and improve that scoreboard a little bit. Going to be a foul there, and that will bring number 34, Zoe Watts, to the free throw line. Now this is what the Lady Tigers need, opportunities to score with the clock stops. Now before you think I'm crazy, I'm not saying that they're going to claw back and win this game, but they do have an opportunity to improve that final score. Now the Bulldogs up 31 as Zoe Watts will get both shots to fall. Jalencia Williams with the ball again, and Dunnigan driving in. A tough layup. She'll get it to fall, and the crowd is excited about that one. Dunnigan now with 8 points, getting close to that double-digit mark. More students pouring in here in the second half. Now 3 seniors here from the Lady Bulldogs will be honored at halftime of the men's game. Jalencia Williams could not do much else against Garrett Hammett, who is back in the game. She's got 18 points for the Lady Tigers. Now Valdosta State women's basketball defeated Shorter 77-35. A dominant win, and that means that if the Lady Bulldogs win, they will have to share the regular season title with Valdosta State. Either way, they will host a home game here for the tournament on March 1st. A steal by Keely Robinson. She'll take it away. She'll drive it in herself and be fouled. A rough foul there by Lauren Lilly. Keely Robinson limping a little bit after a hard foul. There's no need for that when the game is a 31-point deficit. No need at all. Now, it may not have been on purpose, but Jalencia Williams and Dunnigan will take a seat, likely their last minutes of the game. Cobble will come back in along with Anna McCready. Anna McCready, the freshman from Fayetteville, Arkansas. Now it looks like Coach Campbell is pulling back a little bit here. Does not want to just run away with this one and keep the starters in. All the starters are now sitting. But make no mistake, the Lady Bulldogs are a tough team through and through. The starters are dominant. The bench is dominant. And that is why they're ranked number 1 in the regional rankings and number 5 nationally in Division II. A dump pass, but won't go. Keely Robinson again with the steal. The Bulldogs 2-on-3. And Cobble, wide open 3 after the step, but can't get that one to fall. Bulldogs with 80 points, 80-48. Another steal for the Lady Bulldogs. That one is Samaria Thompson. She'll drive, Euro step, and the ball just rolls out. But there will be a foul here on the floor. Looks like that one is going to go to number 25, Butler. She fouls number 10, Anna McCready, who will go to the free throw line for her first chance tonight. Less than 5.5 to play left in the game. And McCready can't get it to bounce. She'll take her second shot here. And that one bounces a couple times, but it'll fall. (81-48) the score here at the Fred Delay. And not going to call curtains too early, but if I was a betting man, I would bet that this one is all over. That one barely gets in, but hey, a lot of fight left in the Lady Tigers. A short 3 there from Mia McCarthy. The Bulldogs got the ball. They're headed the other way. Thought about the 3, but takes it on the second thought. I think she hesitated too much and threw off her shot as Thompson misses there. Lady Tigers still trying to make something happen. That's going to be a foul. Number 12, Rose Smith, the junior, drawing the foul. She's from New York City. She'll go to the free throw line. We're going to see Thompson check out. And that's going to bring in number 11, Sally Howe, the hometown girl from Jackson, Tennessee, sophomore at 5'7". She went to Trinity Christian Academy. We'll take a break here at the Fred Delay as the score is 81-48.
Be creative, innovative, passionate. Be excellent, inspiring, driven. Be faithful, disciplined, prepared. At Union University, you will thrive in a Christ-centered community and be equipped for success in your life and career. Begin your journey today. At Union University, be transformed.
Back here at the Fred Delay, the Bulldogs looking to close out a dominant win. It is 81-48 with 4.5 left to play, and the fans are excited. A dominant last home game win for the Lady Bulldogs. And in just a few minutes, the men's Bulldogs team is looking to bounce back from a tough loss over at Christian Brothers on Wednesday. Their last home game as well. You can see there the huddle. Coach Mark Campbell, always coaching his team to play through the buzzer. Now, he did take out the starters, but make no mistake, these girls on the floor are great basketball players. Mentioned right before the break, Sally Howe, the hometown kid from Trinity Christian Academy, on the court now. And here, Rose Smith will take her first free throw. That one will bounce off the back of the iron. No good. Now, Rose Smith has only taken 6 free throws this season. She's a 50% shooter. And that one will go. So now she is 4 for 8 on the season, still at 50%. Now the score is 81-49. Bulldogs, of course, still looking to make stuff happen on the offensive end. When it comes tournament time, there is no time where you let off on the game. And this is good training for these Lady Bulldogs. Can't find the shot they want, but they'll find Keely Robinson, and she'll get that one to fall. Keely Robinson now with 5 points. She's making a good impact here on the game late. It is a 34-point game. Less than 4 to play. Less than 10 to shoot for the Lady Tigers, and they'll turn the ball over. Sally Howe driving down the court. She'll let up. She was double-teamed and did not go in. Leah Cobble. The Bulldogs, of course, not rushing things here, looking to run some time off the clock. Another steal from Keely Robinson. Easy layup here. She'll get that one to fall. 7 points from her now. 36-point lead for the Bulldogs. Less than 3 to play, and you just get the sense that the Lady Tigers are exhausted out there. Of course, they are playing hard through the buzzer, not giving up easy, and that is respectable. That's going to be a foul. Number 10, Anna McCready, committing the foul. That'll send number 12, Rose Smith. They're going to call that one on the floor. Keely Robinson will take a seat. That's going to bring in number 21, Claire Maxon. She's from Henderson, Tennessee, over there in Chester County. She went to Chester County High School. Lady Tigers looking for a good opportunity. They'll find Rose down low, and she'll get it to go. Good shot there from Rose Smith. She's got 3 with limited playing time. Now the Bulldogs, more of a formality here for the rest of the game. They're still playing tough, still looking for good opportunities. Some of these players that don't get as many minutes use this as an opportunity to grow as a player. And that's what we see right there from Sally Howe as she drives in and draws the foul. She'll go to the free throw line. Now coming up right after this game and a short break, we've got the men's Bulldogs game. Of course, they are looking for a win here on the home court. Howe's first shot, it'll bounce and it'll go in. A little short, hit the front of the iron, but it went in, and that's what counts. And she'll go 2 for 2. Perfect there, made the correct adjustments. And down in the paint, Rose Smith can't get it to fall. A lot of contact, but no call. Now the Bulldogs still up 36. They get the other turnover there and are headed the other direction. Of course, moving the ball around, getting some practice in. Leah Cobble thought about it, sidesteps, and can't get it to go. Just a bit short and took an unfriendly bounce. But look at that from Anna McCree, just the athleticism and determination to not give up on the board. 1:15 left to play. The Lady Tigers looking to add a few points before the end buzzer. One minute to play, 10 seconds on the shot clock, and down. There's going to be a 3. Can't go. A good-looking shot there, but just does not fall. And that's been the story of this game for the Lady Tigers, shooting 44% from the floor. Really struggling with shooting today, and the Bulldogs just have shot lights out. 61%. Here's another three from the Bulldogs, and that one will fall. The Bulldogs are just pouring it on as 21 Claire Mixon, the Henderson, Tennessee girl, adds to the Bulldogs' lead. It's now 39. The Bulldogs with 90 points, just a few seconds separating the game and shot clock as the Lady Tigers trying to add a couple points here. Driving in, they're going to call the foul, I believe, on the floor. That one's going to be on Sally Howe. So it was on the floor, 14.2 to play. No difference between the shot and game clock. Now the Lady Tigers looking for the last opportunity here, and the Bulldogs will take it away. And it looks like they'll just dribble the game away here. No reason to shoot the ball as the Lady Bulldogs finish this one 90-51. A standing ovation from the hometown crowd as they finish with a dominant last game performance here at the Fred DeLay Gym of the regular season. The Bulldogs head on. They have some home games, but they will be back here March 1st for a tournament game. Now we'll have your final stats of the game in just a few minutes here from the Fred DeLay, but first we'll take a quick break.
Be creative, innovative, passionate. Be excellent, inspiring, driven. Be faithful, disciplined, prepared. At Union University, you will thrive in a Christ-centered community and be equipped for success in your life and career. Begin your journey today. At Union University, be transformed.
53 national championships. More than 600 annual graduates. Thousands of lives changed. The Gulf South Conference.
Are you looking for a Christian college or starting the college search process? I want to take a second to tell you about my school, Union University in Jackson, Tennessee. Union is a private 4-year university known for its rigorous academics, Christ-centered community, and the success of its graduates. My favorite part about Union is the faculty. The professors here are so intentional about helping students grow not only academically, but also spiritually. You should check out Union for yourself. Come for a visit. I know you'll love it. At Union University, you'll be transformed.
Be an employee equipped for advancement. Be a role model to your kids, your coworkers, your friends. Be a dreamer, an example, a finisher. Be a success story and a college graduate with an associate or bachelor's degree for adult students from Union University. At Union University, be transformed.
Back here from the Fred DeLay Gym with your final score and final stats here from this dominant game for the Lady Bulldogs. Of course, the Lady Bulldogs winning 90-51 in the last home game of the season. They go out with a bang. Now, they have a great game here from shooting perspective, 62% from the field goal, just dominant lights-out shooting. Now, the Lady Tigers struggled a little bit with 43%. They shot 50 shots and only made, they shot 47 shots and only made 20. The Bulldogs made 31 out of 50 shots. Now, the Bulldogs with 52% from the three-point line. They went 11 for 21 with a great opportunities there. Now, the Lady Tigers only 27% from outside the arc. The free throws, the Lady Bulldogs made 17 out of 21, good for 18%. And the Lady Tigers not far behind, 72% with 8 for 11. Now, the rebound game absolutely even. The Lady Tigers led that at halftime, but it finishes out 24-24. Now, as far as turnovers and points off turnovers, that is your story of the game. The Lady Tigers with 20 turnovers that the Bulldogs were able to turn for 22 points. Now, the Bulldogs only with 8 turnovers and limited the Lady Tigers to 6 points off of turnovers. That's your final stats for the game here from the Fred DeLay. And now it's time for the player of the game. Now, the Bulldogs had several dominant players, but if you have to pick one, you've got to go with Jalencia Williams. We're talking about 19 points, dominant in the paint. She shot 6 for 6, 100% shooting on the night, 7 for 8 from the free throw line. That is incredible for her. 7 rebounds and 3 assists. Now, Jalencia Williams is your player of the game, and there is no doubt about that. She is the reigning Gulf South Conference Player of the Week, and you can see why, and why she might be on her way to another Gulf South Conference Player of the Week. Now, the Bulldogs head on from here. They've got games coming up. Now, on Thursday, they play at Shorter at 4:30 p.m. Then they have a game on Saturday at Lee. Now, that's always a big game. Lee, of course, a rival at 12-3 in the conference, and the Bulldogs are 16-0 in the conference, 21-2 on the season as they extend their win streak to 18 games. The Bulldogs have been dominant. They've lost 2 games this year, and those were tough ones at the beginning of the season. But since then, they flipped over a new leaf, and they have won 18 in a row. Now, the Bulldogs will be hosting a tournament game here at the Fred DeLay Gym coming up on Tuesday, March 1st. It's the quarterfinals of the Gulf South Conference, and you do not want to miss it. Now, here from Worthy Road Studios, we've got a great mid-game thing coming up in just a moment, but you want to stick around for the men's game in just a few minutes. Now, we're going to go to Steve Beverly as he visited with some of the stars of the Lady Bulldogs, talked with them about their personal lives, and, of course, a lot of things about basketball. So you want to check it out right now. It's Steve Beverly with the highlights and memorable conversations with some of the stars of this year's Lady Bulldogs.
We got faith and family, our hearts beating harmony.
Something is happening all over West Tennessee. People are turning to the station known for positive local news. 39 News. They're seeing the difference in the positive stories. 39 News. Stories that inspire, celebrate, and reflect what makes West Tennessee a great place to call home. 39 News.
This is home.
Here at halftime, and it's always good to look back on the season whenever we are in our final regular season game. And we've had the opportunity this year to bring you Spotlight Players of the Week several times during the course of our season. And today we wanted to look back here as Union is observing Senior Day, look back at some of the best of the comments that we got from the Lady Bulldogs and the Bulldogs. So here between games, we'll be visiting, or revisiting, I should say, some of the Lady Bulldogs we've talked with. Ashton Baker transferred to Union with another year of eligibility as a graduate student after spending 4 years at Liberty University. But she had a relationship with Coach Mark Campbell that went back when he tried to recruit her. So she decided to come here for her final season of eligibility at Union. And when we visited with her, she told us many things about how family had everything to do with what her career has been.
And so grew up most of my life in the top of Mississippi, right outside Memphis, playing basketball in Memphis and stuff like that. I have 2 sisters, one older, one younger. The younger one's birthday is actually today. She just turned 20. So, and she actually goes to Mississippi College, which is funny. So,
does she play?
She does not. She just goes to school there. But that would
so she can sit in the stands and get away with rooting for you when you play.
Exactly. And then my older sister, she's at Ole Miss. And then my dad, he works for FedEx. And then my mom just finished occupational therapy school. So there was a time where all the girls last year, we all were in college. All four of us.
I'm sure at home there's probably, as much as for a financial reason, joy that maybe some of that's coming to an end.
Yes, for sure.
Ashton, let me ask you about, before we go into some other things, but you mentioned the devastation of the hurricane. How much did you actually see that, the aftermath and the actual hurricane itself? How much of that did you actually see?
So we evacuated pretty last minute because we had been through, quite a few hurricanes before, boarded up, evacuated. It's a pretty long process and stuff. So my mom didn't want to, and then my dad called her and was like, you need to take the girls and go. And so we did. They wouldn't let us go back and see right away, but so I didn't go back for a few years, but we ended up getting like 9 feet of water in our house, and it shifted the house off the foundation. It was almost, my mom said it like came in, picked everything up, and then just set it back down. Obviously not as nice, but it was, she dealt with a lot. My dad was working for the Air Force at the time. And so my mom dealt with a lot of that and going back and just her, I'm sure I don't remember. I was young. I was very young. I just remember
which you're still young, but
yeah, that's true. But I just remember understanding it was serious, but I don't think not until I got a little bit older to understand the severity of it, of everything that happened and stuff like that.
Well, I know for so many people that we knew that had been through the experience that it's something that takes a while to really be able to emotionally adjust to and really process. Well, let me shift gears from that into what motivated you? And now a lot of people play basketball on the playgrounds and with their friends at what we used to call recess at school or in PE classes. But what motivated you to play competitive basketball at this level?
Well, I started playing when I was in first grade. It was just you just kind of did it. Everyone was in sports. And then I think my mom told me I was in third grade, and that's when I found out, I guess they would pay you or give you a scholarship to play in college. And I was like, they'll pay you to play? And I was like, I want to do that. So my mom says I was in third grade, and that's when I wanted to. I don't remember that, but I'm sure I said it. So it was just from then on, loved it. Joined really competitively, probably 6th or 7th grade, probably 6th. And then from then on, I've just been playing.
And I can tell you that young woman from Mississippi has brought her family to just about every game that she has played in here on the Union campus. Keely Robinson is another one, as a junior and a post player. She's one who has come in and given a lot of outstanding minutes during the course of the season. And Keely told us about the fact that she really went further than anyone else in her family as far as playing college basketball. But she told us the day that she knew when that was what her goal was going to be.
Sitting in science class, and we were talking about college growing up. And I was like, I actually think that I could play college basketball. And then my freshman year, I got moved up to the varsity team. And then I had started receiving mail from colleges, and I was like, I could actually play college basketball. And that's when it hit me. And then I feel like I started taking it more serious, because before then it was kind of just like a hobby, and I played for fun.
Oh, well, playing for fun. And that's half of it when you get to this level. It's serious, but you still got to have fun with it, or else it becomes something that just overwhelms you completely. Now, in talking about your brothers, now, how far did they go? Did they play high school and or college basketball?
No, I had two of my brothers played until high school, but my oldest brother started when he was young, and then my second brother didn't start until he was probably in like middle school, but they didn't play after. My oldest brother went to the Air Force, like right out of high school, and then my other brother went to college.
Well, Keely, now, when you are in the situation that you are now, where you got to be ready to come in off the bench at any given time. And I'm going to go to a case in point, Valdosta State game. Mm-hmm. And that was one where we're down 14 points in the first half, and things just looked grim. And Coach Campbell mixed Jalencia with you, with Samaria Thompson, and so many others of you that got into that game and shared a lot of what made that comeback happen. When you were all at halftime and you're back in the locker room and it had been not a good half, let's just tell it like it is. It was not a good first half. Tell us, I know what Coach Campbell does in situations like this, but what about you as players that you try to do to rally each other and say, okay, we're better than this?
I remember the Valdosta State in the locker room right before we came back out. I said, I don't care if we lose tonight. I said, I don't want to lose playing like this. I said, if we lose, we're going to give it all we had. And then walking out, I said, actually, I do care if we lose. I said, I would like to win. I said, I just want us to play good, because I said, the basketball we're playing right now is not us. And we all know that's not us.
I can really hear that conversation, especially because it's a natural thing to come off of your lips about the fact, I don't care if we lose. I just want us to put it all on the floor when we come back. But you really do want to win. And that was one of the most, look, I've been doing this for nearly 30 years. Mm-hmm. And that was probably one of the most dramatic comebacks that I've ever seen a Lady Bulldog team have. It reminded me so much of the game that the Lady Bulldogs had back in the NAIA years in the national tournament in the quarterfinals back in 1998 against Oklahoma City, where they were down by as much as 18, and it was 16 at halftime, and it just looked like everybody's going to pack it up, tournament over, and then this dramatic comeback, and it went to overtime, but there was a lot of parallel between that game and what we went through back in 1998. Now, let me move to some other things about you and let the viewers have an opportunity to get to know you. What's your major at Union, and what are you looking to do to pursue after graduation?
My major is exercise science, and I chose that mainly because when I came to college, I'm just indecisive, and I didn't really know like what I wanted to do, but I knew the exercise science field is like what I would like. So like right now, I'm really thinking about coaching or a strength and conditioning coach.
Boy, I can tell you, and you're not the only one who I know who is looking at coaching, both from volleyball and from basketball. But somehow when I see you out on the floor, I just get the idea you would be a tremendous coach, because it's almost, when I watch you, when you're in the game, it's almost like you're a coach out there on the floor. So it's one of those things, I think you got a lot of potential where that is concerned. What was it about Union that led you to decide to come here?
I remember when I came on my visit, me and my mom were talking, and she was like asking me if I liked it. Coach Campbell still talks about it to this day. I probably said maybe 9 words on my visit. I just did not talk, and he thought I just hated him. But I was just like taking it all in, and I was like, I really like think this is home, and it just like had a home feeling.
Well, just like all of these Lady Bulldogs, Keely has a personality that just lights up a room. But we also visited with a freshman, namely Bethany Dillard, who's been in the starting lineup since the beginning of the season. She plays above her years. She's mature athletically and personally above her years. But Bethany told me that even though she's been a multi-sport athlete for most of her life, there's one sport she really wanted to play, and she wasn't allowed.
I really wanted to play for a football team, but they wouldn't let me. So,
what were you going to do? Be a linebacker or a kicker?
I wanted to be the kicker, but yeah, I would have played either.
Well, we had somebody from Vanderbilt to be a kicker, so I mean, it has happened before, but they said no. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
probably the best.
See, you would have come in and made history at that point, because I don't think we've ever had a woman kicker to come in and play for one of our teams before. Well, let's talk about this. You have been remarkable as a freshman on this team. Now, from time to time, we've had legendary freshmen who have come in. Michelle Street back in the 1990s, who was a Miss Basketball in the state of Tennessee, and she came in to play and started right off the bat for Union and was a spectacular player. What's it been like for you to come right in and be a regular starter on this team as a freshman?
It's definitely been an adjustment. I actually started as a freshman in high school, completely different in college. It's definitely I have a role that Campbell has pointed out to me, and it's just been up to me to fulfill that role. But the older girls have definitely been a leading hand in all of that. So not too much pressure, but still kind of some pressure.
You've had, in fact, there was a period in late December, early January, you had about 3 games that you led the team in scoring. And as Mark has talked about, you just absolutely are one of these people that there's no worry or concern about putting the ball in your hands in a given situation. But I wanted to ask you, since you're such a solid 3-point shooter, is there a feel when you're letting go of that thing and you know it's there when you're putting up a 3?
Oh yeah, definitely. When my fingers are on the seams and it has that perfect spin on it, I know it's going in.
And I can tell you about, and I didn't come along in the 3-point era, but it wasn't quite that easy for me in those situations. And you talked about having your role on this team, but you're looked on as well as one who can provide leadership, even though you're one of the younger players on this team. Tell me what it is that gives you that confidence to be able to do that and to be in that situation.
I'm definitely putting a lot of trust in God with that. He gave me the ability to, he gave me my voice, and it's up to me to use my gift that he gave me. But Coach Campbell definitely has my back on that. He emphasizes all the time, use your gift, use your gift, use your gift to better the team and better others around you. So that's where my mindset is on that.
Well, to think that Bethany has at least 3 more years on the clock for Union, it certainly brings smiles to a lot of the Lady Bulldogs fans' faces. But one more before we send it back down for the start of the men's game, and that is Emily Beard, who this year became Emily Beard Dunnigan. Now, I must tell you that Emily was not the most willing spirit in doing this interview. Her family loved it. But the fact is, Emily had her mouth go like this. When I told her, I said, you're going to be the next one that goes on camera. Let's go back and look at some of the things that she said about her love for basketball and what it's meant to be here at Union.
At first, like when you're a little kid, it's just like a hobby or whatever. You're just playing. You don't really know. You're just trying to go out there and do your best. But as time goes on, you start to realize, oh, like this is maybe what I want to do. I can go to college and play the game and get my school paid for, So, yeah, that's just about it. My dad pushed me really hard. At the time, I didn't understand why, but I'm thankful that he did now. So
I wanted to ask you about what your parents, I've asked this of the other Lady Bulldogs, but how important your parents meant to your athletic career, as well as just being parents that did everything they could to raise you right.
Oh, yeah. My parents are kind of very strict. Not so much now that I'm older, so it's a lot easier now. Don't have to worry about them hounding me about whatever it may be. But yeah, they've always been supportive of me, everything I've ever done. So yeah, just my dad, like I said, he's always hard on me, so he's always supporting me, even if I do good or bad, whatever it may be. So my mom the same way. She's kind of a little bit quieter. She don't really say much, but she's more stricter on the school and academic side of things. So,
and I have done a little checking up on your background, and your academics have been just stellar all through high school and now into college. And so you're technically a graduate student now because, and you chose to come back and have because last year with COVID didn't count as a year of eligibility. So you chose to come back. What's it been like to be a graduate student now, and continuing to play basketball?
The only big difference is I don't go to class, which I love that. So, so it's a lot easier. I get to sleep in a little bit longer.
So let's clarify this for everybody. Your classes are online.
Yes, sir. They're all online. So I'm very thankful for that. Like I said, I get to sleep in, especially after games. It's very helpful. I don't wake up until like 9:30. But yeah, it's great. I love online classes. That's the way I learn the best. I get to teach myself. So, besides that, I just do my classes and I get to get extra time shooting in the gym and working on whatever I need to work on.
4 Lady Bulldogs that have given us so much on the court, but they're delightful people off the court. And I think that's one of the things that makes them a distinctive group of people. And we're proud to have had them here at Union University. Well, it's time to go to the floor, and Alexander Bitterling is going to bring you all of the starting lineups for the men's game today between Union and West Alabama.
Love game shows? NBC 39 has game shows. 2 full hours a day of your favorite game shows. It's why NBC 39 is your game show HQ. The best game shows every day, starting at 4 each afternoon with Jay Leno on the all-new You Bet Your Life. Then it's 25 words or less at 4:30, followed by Steve Harvey on Family Feud at 5 and again at 6:30. NBC 39, your game show HQ.
Welcome back to the Fred DeWay Gym. This is the picture of the tunnel right before the men's game, and this is a huge game as Union University takes on West Alabama Tigers. Now, this is a game for the sole position of first place in the Gulf South Conference. West Alabama holds that title right now. They are 1 game above Union. So if Union pulls out this win, they would be tied for the first seed with the Tigers. Now, this game is going to be huge. We look at the starters, and it is going to be an incredible game. Union won the last match of these two teams 88-80 back on January 27th, and that was the last time that the Tigers lost. The Bulldogs coming off a tough loss, 74-69 against Christian Brothers on Wednesday night. Now, if we look at the starters for tonight's game, it is some star-studded cast for both teams there. Now, West Alabama starters, you've got Shardion Allen. Now, he is a junior 6'4" guard, and he is going to be big. Justin Allen, a 6-foot junior. And then we've got Robert Davis, the 6'2" senior guard. And then T. Smith, the 6'4" junior guard from Montevallo, Alabama. Now, the big name and the leading scorer in the Gulf South Conference is West Alabama's Cordrick Miles. He has 19 points per game average, and he is going to be a tough one for the Bulldogs to deal with. Now, we look over at the Bulldogs starters. Tyree Boykin also going to be huge. He is the number 2 scorer for the Gulf South Conference. Now, the face-off of him versus Miles will be huge. Tyree Boykin is averaging just about 19 points per game and is the leader in 3-point shots made this season with 74. Now, Jeremiah Littlepage, 6'7" sophomore, is going to be big for the Bulldogs on the boards. Hunter Vick, a 6'4" senior, also going to be huge. And Ty Parks just got his 1,500th point of his career the other night, and he's coming off a good game. Then we've got Bo Gijul, the 6'8 junior. He is going to be the big man for the Bulldogs in the paint, working, and that is your starters for tonight's game. Like I said, it is a big one as the Bulldogs are fighting to be back in that number 1 position. We'll go down to the floor with the PA announcer.
Mississippi, number 0, Shalewa at guard, 6'4" junior from Colorado. For 2, Justin Madison. At guard, 6'2" senior from London, Mississippi. Number 4, Robert Davis. At forward, 6'4" junior from Alabama. Number 5, Taylor Smith. And at guard, 6'5" junior from Dallas, Texas. Number 35, Porter Miles. The head coach of the Tigers is Nick Woodruff, assistant by Jake Jovan and Shirley Brown.
Was the battle of Jalencia Williams versus Tasha Garrett Hammett. And this game, the 2 to watch, is going to be Tyree Boykin and Miles, the 2 leading scorers of the Gulf South Conference, and these 2 teams fighting for the number 1 seed. Right now, it's in sole possession of West Alabama, but if Union wins, they could tie that up, and they would lock up a home game for the Gulf South Conference quarterfinal. That's what they're fighting for here tonight. And West Alabama is fighting to be the sole leader of the Gulf South Conference. So it's a tough one. The fans are excited. You can see them over there. And we are about to jump right here as Ty Parks is going to be facing off against Miles. Here comes the first half of action. And Miles will win the jump. Looks like West Alabama will have an opportunity to start with the ball. We'll see what they work here. Already defense chant from the men Bulldogs. Breaks away. And he'll get the friendly bounce. That's Miles already making his mark, the lead scorer of the Gulf South Conference, averaging 19 points a game. And if I had to guess, he'll have more than 20 here tonight. Now Hunter Vick with the ball. He's going to drive in and pass out to the perimeter. Gijul makes the shot and falls to the floor. It's a tie game now here at the Fred DeLay. This one is going to be neck and neck. Now, like I said earlier, the Bulldogs defeated West Alabama by 8 points back on January 27th, but this one will be close. That's off the front of the iron. A bad shot there from Miles. Now, Tyree Boykin, the lead scorer for the Bulldogs and the second lead scorer of the Gulf South Conference, gets mixed up and loses control of it. Close there to a jump ball, but the ball will go the Tigers' way. It's the Tigers versus the Bulldogs. Miles putting on the work, but Parks with some good defense. I'm sorry, that was Littlepage with the defense, and Parks was right next to him. Got the numbers mixed up. Jeremiah Littlepage drives and dunks. The Bulldogs take their lead 4-2. Jeremiah Littlepage really developing to a great player here in his sophomore season. He is 6'7". Oh, my. And Miles really tried to sell that there. You can't help but laugh. Somebody's been watching too much NBA. That one won't go. I hate to rag on Miles there, but, man, that was ridiculous the way he flopped. No chance of getting that call. There will be a call here. The ball will be the Tigers' ball. Now, of course, speaking of the NBA, the All-Star game on in just a few hours, and I cannot wait to see Ja Morant play. But that's enough of my personal business. Back to the floor here. That one won't go. Off the back of the iron, Allen misses the shot. Tyree Boykin as they work the ball around. Jeremiah Littlepage into Boykin. Boykin driving. He puts that up, and he's got something to say after that. Maybe should have been a foul there, but who knows? Now Boykin listed at 6 foot. Short for this league, but man, he is just dominant out there on the floor. Another flop there from the Tigers. That one from Allen, and that might be a thing we see all night long. There's a shot. Won't go. Tigers have struggled to have stuff fall as Davis misses that one, and the Bulldogs go the other way. And Hunter Vick now got an open lane. What a pass to Jeremiah Littlepage, who bobbles the ball, but he'll put it up for the layup. And another tough shot from Jeremiah Littlepage. He's got 4, and the bench and the fans here for the Bulldogs are loving that as they take a 6-point lead in what is a huge game for the Bulldogs. The chance of defense, and that is the energy here in the stadium. The Fred delay is going crazy. A great block there. It'll go off the backboard, and it'll go the Bulldogs' way. That was Gidjul with the swat, and the Bulldogs were able to keep that in bounds. They got 20 seconds here on the shot clock. Boykin for 3. Just misses. He is the Gulf South Conference leader in three-pointers. He's made 75 on the season, but he can't get that one to fall through the hoop. Driving and wanted the foul call there. A good drive by Tay Smith. Boykin wraps up the ball there. He did not see Davis coming. A little chippy so far, but the Bulldogs still on top. 8-4. Here comes Cowboy Hat Man to mop up the floor. He woke up and said, I will wear a cowboy hat today, and I cannot blame him. It feels like a cowboy hat sort of day. Now here at the Fred delay, they'll take a timeout, and we'll take one too here at Worthy Road Studios.
Looking for a Christian college or starting the college search process? I want to take a second to tell you about my school, Union University in Jackson, Tennessee. Union is a private 4-year university known for its rigorous academics, Christ-centered community, and the success of its graduates. My favorite part about Union is the faculty. The professors here are so intentional about helping students grow not only academically, but also spiritually. You should check out Union for yourself. Come for a visit. I know you'll love it. At Union University, you'll be transformed.
Union jumping up here on the Tigers. It was 8-2. It's now 8-4. They'll have their huddle out there on the floor. The cheerleaders trying to get the fans here into this, what is just an absolute must-win for the Bulldogs, trying to host a game here at the Fred delay in the quarterfinals of the Gulf South Conference. Now there is Jacob Niven with his dad, David Niven, leading the Bulldogs here. And there's the band. They are excited. Looks like they've got a fan leading the charge. He is having a good time here tonight, and the Bulldogs up so far on the Tigers. Now I expect this game to be close. And it's going to be the story of Tyree Boykin and Cordrick Miles, the 2 leading scorers of the Gulf South Conference, both averaging 19 points a game, or just at 19 points for Tyree Boykin. Now the Bulldog fans did a good job of packing out the Fred delay. A lot of people here excited for the last home game of the season, of the regular season, and what could potentially be the last home game for the Bulldogs. But if they win today, they will clinch a quarterfinal game to be played here during the Gulf South Conference tournament. Jeremiah Littlepage trying to find something, and Tyree Boykin from 3 again. He won't miss the second time. He's 1 for 2, and he is hyped up. He knows how important this game is, and I bet if I had to guess, there's some personal stuff in him here as he's facing off against Miles, the lead scorer of the Gulf South Conference. He's right behind him He's making his presence known. He's got 76 three-pointers on the season. Bulldogs with the tough defense. Hunter Vick elevates, and he'll shut down the shot. 1 to shoot. That one will take the friendly bounce for number 2, Justin Allison. That'll be his first 3 points of the game. Trying to fake him out there. Now the Bulldogs are thinking carefully about the shots they take, moving the ball around well. Tyree Boykin with the ball again. He's going to step to the side and shoot. Oh my goodness, he is on fire. 7 points early for Tyree Boykin. And he is already just controlling this game. Now the Bulldogs' chance of defense once again. That 3 there will not go, and the rebound to Hunter Vick. The miss from Tay Smith. Hunter Vick dribbling around. Thought about driving in, but holds back. Tyree Boykin once again just leading this team. A dump pass, and that is going to be out of bounds on Jeremiah Littlepage. He was hit on his way to the thing, but evidently they did not see enough contact for a foul. Now, I will admit that it looked like it was not on purpose, but it was some heavy contact nonetheless. Here's Cowboy Mopman once again. Now, the Mopman is, of course, a legend for those that watch Union basketball often. Thought about the shot. Nope, won't take it. He'll take a step in and won't get it to fall. Caleb DeBuck in now for the Bulldogs, and he'll bring in the rebound. Aggressive passing over to Hunter Vick, and he'll bury the shot. It's 15-7. The Bulldogs doubling the points already of West Alabama, and they have come to play. This is the type of game we expected, but the Bulldogs jumping out to an early lead. Of course, coming off a tough loss the other day against Christian Brothers. That is going to be a 3 from Justin Allison, his second of the game. It's a 5-point game. Caleb DeBuck down to Jeremiah Littlepage. They're going to call a charge. Actually, they will not. Excuse me. That is going to be called a foul. He was trying to draw the charge, but they're going to call the foul there on C.J. Melton. So that'll be an and one opportunity for Jeremiah Littlepage. Jeremiah Littlepage already with 6 points on the game. Jeremiah Littlepage is a 62% free throw shooter. He'll try his best here from the stripe. And that one will roll out, but Hunter Vick with the rebound. Caleb Buck takes a 3. Won't go. Seven-point lead for the Bulldogs as the Tigers have the ball now. Melton is running the point. 10 to shoot. West Alabama struggling to find a shot. Looks like they're going to go into Miles. We've seen this a couple times before. The fake and elevates, and he'll draw the foul. Jeremiah Littlepage commits the foul, but I am not convinced that the contact was there. Nonetheless, he will go to the line. Miles now at the line. He's looking for just his 3rd point of the game. And he gets the first one to go. Now Miles shoots about 78% from the free throw line. He'll get his second opportunity here. And he'll get both of them to fall. It's now a 5-point game. So 17-12. Caleb DeBuck brings the ball down the floor. J.C. Clausey in the game now. He's got the ball. Hunter Vick with the dribble moves. Tries to drive in. A call on the floor. That's going to be a foul on C.J. Melton. Here is a media timeout, so we'll take a quick break here and be back here at the Fred DeLay.
Be an employee equipped for advancement. Be a role model to your kids, your coworkers, your friends. Be a dreamer, an example, a finisher. Be a success story and a college graduate with an associate or bachelor's degree for adult students from Union University. At Union University, be transformed.
The Bulldogs lead it 17-12 so far here at the Fred DeLay. They are jumping out to an early start. They were up 8 a few moments ago. Now their lead has been cut to 5. They are fighting hard, and here the fans are looking for a good game as the number 1 seed and the number 2 seed face off. If Union wins this game, it will be a tie for the number 1 seed, West Alabama and Union. Now, if West Alabama wins, of course, they will have sole control of the number 1 seed. The Bulldogs also playing for a home game when it comes tournament time, playing for a quarterfinals home game. They will take the floor back again. We're going to see DeBuck, Clausey, Hawkins, Parks, and Vick. Now Hunter Vick has the ball. Pass it off to Clausey. They've given the ball down to Jeremiah often here in the paint. See what he can do. I'm going to call a foul there on the floor. That's going to be on 55 Miles. Miles is first of the game. Parks and Vick will have a seat for a moment. That's going to bring back in DeJewel and Boykin. And DeJewel able to make that one there. He's got 4, and the Bulldogs have 19. The Tigers trying to make something happen here. Of course, the Bulldogs chanting for defense. They hope to get more ahead. A screen there, but won't work. 5 to shoot. Thought about it. That's going to be blocked, but the second chance opportunity, and just in time from Miles. And that is, as advertised, the lead scorer of the Gulf South Conference doing his thing here at the Fred DeLay. He's got 6 points so far. He averages 19 a game. Familiar face, J.C. Hawkins. Tyree Boykin, the second lead scorer of Gulf South Conference. Oh my goodness. What a drive there. And he just looks like he's going to one-up everything that Miles does. Anything you can do, I can do better. That's what Tyree Boykin says there as the Bulldogs take a 7-point lead. 10 left here in the first half. Driving, good defense from Clausey, but they'll have a late call on the foul. I believe the contact was there, but they did take a moment to call it. The foul will be on Clausey, his first personal foul of the game. This is going to bring to the line number 4, Robert Davis. He'll take his first shot here from the charity stripe. Bounces out, as Steve Beverly would say. The iron was unkind. Here comes the second shot from Davis. Davis, a 79% free throw shooter. And he makes the second one. Davis' first point of the ball game there. Caleb DeBuck taking the ball down the court. And Boykin double teamed, but was able to get the ball back off. Wide open lane, he puts it up, and Boykin has 11 points already here in the first 10 minutes of the ball game. He is going absolutely crazy trying to secure this win and a home game for the tournament for the Bulldogs. Now the Bulldogs have already beaten West Alabama this year. Back in January, they beat them by 8. It was the last time West Alabama lost. They're going to call that on Clausy again. Clausy with another personal foul, his second of the game, and honestly, not much you could do there. He got wrapped up in it. Not a terrible foul to take, but that will send Allison to the free throw line. Now Allison has 6 points already. Has the tie for the lead scorer with Miles for the Tigers. That one will not go. And the crowd loves it when they see the free throw not fall. Some might say ball don't lie, but that was indeed a foul. 88% free throw shooter. Allison does not miss the second one. So it's going to be 23-16 as we are in the last 10 minutes of the first half. Men's basketball games go by quickly when they have the 20-minute halves. Unlike any other basketball, not NBA, not women's basketball, but the 20-minute halves still are in men's college basketball. Caleb DeBuck, a pass down to Tyree Boykin. Boykin is once again just missed. Boykin is guarded by a single man. Number 4, Robert Davis, and so far it has not worked for the Tigers. There it did. Steal. Tyree Boykin's going to take it. No, he'll hand it off for the assist. A good pass there as Gidjul has his 6 points of the ball game. Smart pass from Tyree Boykin, and that shows that he is not just a scorer, he is unselfish on the basketball court because many people would have taken that shot themselves. No good on the 3, and Ty Parks comes down with the rebound. The Bulldogs the other way. Caleb DeBuck driving in, turns, shoots. Yes! And the Bulldogs with an 11-point lead. That's going to be a timeout for West Alabama. They are frustrated as the Bulldogs start to pull away for just a minute. We'll take a quick break as well here on Worthy Road Studios.
Be creative, innovative, passionate. Be excellent, inspiring, driven. Be faithful, disciplined, prepared. At Union University, you will thrive in a Christ-centered community and be equipped for success in your life and career. Begin your journey today. At Union University, be transformed.
The Bulldogs jump out 27-16 here with 8:29 left to play in the first half. This is an important game. If you've been watching for a while, you're tired of hearing me say it, but the Bulldogs playing to get back into first place in the Gulf South Conference and, of course, secure a home game for the quarterfinals of the Gulf South Conference. This is the last home game for the Bulldogs. They're about to take the floor again. Here at the end, you see the huddle there. Coach Niven coaching his team, and of course his son Jacob joins him there. All right, you'll see the two teams back on the floor here. So far, it has been all Tyree Boykin. He's got 11 points so far. The lead scorer of the game, Jeremiah Littlepage, dominating the boards with 3. It's going to be inbounded here by the Tigers. Now Allison will let it roll for a moment and pick it up. We called the timeout there, trying to regroup after a run by the Bulldogs. Allen back out to Allison. No good off the front of the iron. And Hunter Vick establishes himself back in bounds and is able to grab the rebound. A great pass by Boykin behind the back. Ty Parks, but he misses the shot after the great drive. There's Allison again. The Bulldogs chanting defense. Allen has the ball with about 13 to shoot. He tries to get it there. No foul call, and you heard a loud what from head coach Nick Woodruff. Now, the ball will stay with West Alabama as Allison inbounds it. There, the turn and shoot. He buries it. Miles doing what he does best, lead scorer for the Gulf South Conference. He's got 8 points in this game so far. Now, every time Miles has scored, we've seen Tyree Boykin answer on the other end. That one will be off the mark for DeJoule. That's going to be a travel for Miles, and the ball will go the Bulldogs' way. It'll be inbounded by Hunter Vick into Tyree Boykin. Bulldogs still with the 9-point lead here. Ty Parks, pass into Tyree Boykin. He works into the paint. That's going to be a charge. He got the bucket after, but it will be called a charge. So the ball will go the Tigers' way. Looks like the ball will be inbounded by Hill as the shot clock is reset there after a couple buzzers. Ball inbounded, 6:55 here in the quarter. Or in the half, excuse me. Bulldogs dominating so far, but basketball can change so quickly. The Lady Bulldogs a dominant win earlier, if you missed it, 90-51. As that shot will fall in for number 20, Calvin Finch, the sophomore. And it's a 7-point game. Ty Parks with the ball now. Recently got his 1,500th point on the game on Wednesday. That's going to be a foul, and Allison is frustrated. He slams the ball. He thought he had the steal and the fast break. Be careful with that attitude because they can always call a technical on you. If you frustrate those officials, you will be called for the tech. Now Hunter Vick with the ball. 20 seconds for the Bulldogs to shoot. That one will bounce in after a couple, and DeJoule scores. DeJoule now with 8 points. So the Bulldogs up 29-9. Allison running the point, and we have not seen all the impact from Miles like we expected. He has 8 points, but he hasn't been as dominant. That's a three deep and way off the mark. That's a great rebound there for number 35, DeJoule. He's going to drive and absolutely be fouled. Fouled by a couple people. It would be interesting to see who they call this on. They're going to call that on number 20, Calvin Finch. That'll be his first. And it'll be on the floor, so no shots, but a tough fall for DeJoule. So Hunter Vick will inbound the ball as the Bulldogs create their stack, and they'll spread out. Tyree Boykin back with the ball. Shoots a three in his face. Oh, my goodness. He walks away. That is your 3-point leader for the Gulf South Conference, already with 14 points with 5 left to play here in the first half. He has the Bulldogs on his back, and he has all season long. Ball was on the floor. There's a scrap for it, and the Bulldogs come up with it. Tyree Boykin throws ahead, but that's going to be a foul. That was a foul on Gajul. He accidentally runs into Allison. Tyree Boykin tried to throw ahead. It would have been brilliant if that had worked, but a fight there on the floor. And Gajul will take a seat. That will bring in J.C. Hawkins, one of the seniors who was honored during the halftime of the women's game. If you did not see that and want to, head over to Worthy Road Studios YouTube page tonight and you can catch it there. Now the Tigers inbound the ball. It's a 12-point game. Allison outside the arc. Here's Miles working in the paint. Can't get it to go. The hesitation from Allen. The ball is going to be the Bulldogs' way. The Bulldogs just making it happen on the defensive end, and that is what has led to this 12-point lead. Tyree Boykin is fired up for his team. And the bench, of course, always excited to see the Bulldogs performing well. Hunter Vick has the ball. Keeping the ball moving. Tyree Boykin for three again. Oh my goodness. 17 points. He has been incredible from outside the arc. That is his third three of the game. And it looks like he cannot miss. Ty Parks playing good defense. Almost lost the ball. Bulldogs excited, standing up on the bench. Loud cheers from the crowd. They're going to call a travel and a turnover. Listen to that from the Fred DeLay. They are excited as the Bulldogs are up 15 points here. This will be a media timeout, and West Alabama absolutely needs that. They fall down 35-20 on the Bulldogs.
Be an employee equipped for advancement. Be a role model to your kids, your coworkers, your friends. Be a dreamer, an example, a finisher. Be a success story and a college graduate with an associate or bachelor's degree for adult students from Union University. At Union University, be transformed.
A shot of the crowd here at the Fred DeLay. They are excited to see their Bulldogs performing so well. A dominant win from the Lady Bulldogs earlier, and the Bulldogs are up 15 right now on West Alabama. A huge win for the Bulldogs. If they win this, they need it to clinch that home game of the Gulf South Conference Tournament. Now, all the fans excited as Sweet Caroline is playing from the band, a favorite here at the Fred DeLay. And the Bulldogs have all the energy right now. All of it is going their way so far here in the first half. Less than 4 to play of the first half. And from halftime, we will see some of the classic visits. Steve Beverly with the men's basketball team. Of course, it's going to be great. So stick around for that halftime show. Now the ball will be inbounded by the Bulldogs. A great hang there by Jeremiah Littlepage. He's had himself a good game so far. 8 points. Bulldogs up 17. A big lead. Vic goes for the steal there. Won't get it. That's going to be, I'm going to call a foul on the floor. May have been a jump ball. That's what the Bulldogs bench wanted. But either way, that will send Davis to the free throw line. $18 to shoot, and pull up, no good from Miles. Bulldogs get the board. Tyree Boykin the other way. Off to Hawkins can't get the three to fall. About 3 minutes to play here in the first half. Bulldogs chancing for defense. They want to extend that lead before they head into the tunnel. Somehow the Tigers stay with the ball. The Bulldogs thought they had it. That one will make the Tigers down 15. The Bulldogs here. Hunter Vick. They called a charge there. I did not see it. I saw a flop like we saw earlier in the game. But regardless, they called a charge on Hunter Vick. That'll be his first foul. He'll take a seat for a moment. They're going to bring in J.C. Clausey. It's a 15-point game. Tigers not finding anything yet. 10 seconds to shoot. That one's going to get out of the hands of Allen. It'll be the Bulldogs' ball. Bulldogs here are dominating on both sides of the floor. Hawkins takes the point. Clausey trying to find something. Finds Ty Parks, who hangs but can't get it to go. It'll stay Bulldogs' ball. They got 20 seconds here on the shot clock as Hawkins looks to inbound the ball. He'll find Littlepage. Almost stripped away, but secured by Tyree Boykin. He'll shoot a deep three. Falls down, no call, and can't get the shot to fall. All right, a new shot clock for the Tigers. They're trying to find something. So far, have not found the shot they want. Less than 10 to shoot. Here comes Miles. 3 seconds to shoot. Got to be a deep three now. Pulls up. No good as the shot clock expires. So the Bulldogs back with the ball. Ty Parks thought about the three, but chooses to drive in. And he will get that one to go. The Bulldogs now with a 17-point lead over the Tigers. More chance of defense. 50 seconds until halftime. We've got him wrapped up. They're going to call a travel, and the ball will go back the Bulldogs' way. They have just dominated the last few minutes. So now the Bulldogs will have 30 seconds on the shot clock. There'll be a few seconds separating the game and the shot clock, but the Bulldogs looking to add on to that lead right before halftime. Waiting on the inbound. Seems to be some sort of delay, but Clausey will inbound it here to Hawkins. They had to reset the game clock a little bit, up to about 45 seconds instead of 38. So Hawkins running down some time as Allison guards him. About 12 to shoot. Hawkins almost took an extra step there, but stopped himself. 5 to shoot. Clausey drives in. He'll get the and one. A huge basket there, and the bench is going wild. They know how important this game is, and they love to see their Bulldogs dominate. The crowd is getting excited. That's going to bring Clausey to the line. So Clausey with the and one opportunity. The Bulldogs their largest lead with 19. Now Clausey shoots about 71% from the charity stripe. And that one's going to fall. Almost bounced out. I almost called it a little too early. But that one did fall. So 15 seconds here. The Tigers looking to get a bucket before they head into the locker room. 20-point lead for the Bulldogs. 5 seconds on the clock. Driving. He's got to take the shot and the step. A great basket there from Miles. He's able to get the bucket and his 10th point right before halftime. So the Bulldogs with an 18-point lead. They head into the locker room 42-24. Now, we will be back in a few moments with your halftime stats, but first, we have this huge game here today. Everything is on the line with West Alabama. So we'll look back at Steve Beverly's visit with 3 of the stars from this year's men's team in today's halftime feature.
Each day, positive things are happening across West Tennessee. And each night, 39 news reporters Kristen Hyde, Alexander Bitterling, and Michaela Davis bring you those positive stories. Unique businesses, honoring veterans, celebrating students, law enforcement keeping us safe. All news isn't bad. Kristen, Alexander, and Michaela tell those inspiring and positive local stories. Watch them on 39 News weeknights at 6, 9, and 10 and see the difference. Only on 39 News. This is home.
Well, just as we did between games here at halftime of the men's game between Union and West Alabama, we're going to look back on some of the comments from 3 of our Union Bulldogs. Jeremiah Littlepage is a sophomore, and as the season has progressed, he has progressed. He had a 15-point game a couple of weeks ago. He had a 10-point game last week, and he is pulling down the rebounds for this Bulldog team. But he told us family has meant everything, and particularly his mother, to his life and his career.
Who doesn't love their mom? But I really love my mom. She's like always has a smile on her face. Like it's hard to be upset or anything around her because she's so like just joyful all the time. Like you couldn't tell like if anything was wrong with her because she's always gonna have a smile on her face. Like it's just contagious, and it's hard to explain because she just is such a good impact.
I can tell you just the one meeting I had with her, I can tell that she's the kind of person that lights up a room whenever she's in it. And just as I say, she was a wonderful lady, and for her to make the way upstairs to the booth to say hello, I was really appreciative of that. Tell us about what led you to take the scholarship from Union University. What led you to come here? Because a young man with your talent, I know you're hearing from a lot of different schools. Why did you decide to come to Union?
On my visit, my coach, before I even met like the players and stuff, Coach Niven, he told me, he was like, the best thing about our program is our players and like how they connect and, you know, things like that. So like I was going into it like, okay, so these probably some cool guys. And I went in, talked with them and stuff, and we just clicked, like we just connected instantly. And he was right. Like the best thing about the program is the guys and the relationship that we have with each other and things like that. So, and I think that shows on the court because that's how we recruit. We recruit like just showing people that like, hey, we really care about you. We want to win. Like, and this is how we're going to do it. And it's contagious.
I've told many of you, as a professor as well as a broadcaster, Jeremiah has a very special place in my heart. And another one who's very special to Union University is Hunter Vick, who transferred here after a couple of years at Tennessee Tech. But Hunter was one of these people that, and one of the great things about him, so many of these Bulldogs talk about family and how much it means to them. But his career really started taking off when he was on an AAU travel team for basketball. Let him tell you a little bit about how that worked.
My freshman year, I was probably 5'10", weighing 125 pounds. And I'm going against guys that are they seem massive to me. So it was really growing. I went through some growing pains there, getting beat up physically on the court. So I learned a lot with AAU. I got in the weight room and probably put on 10 pounds each year as I went through high school. So that's probably that I was undersized in AAU, and that's something I had to fix. That's what I really learned through AAU.
Since coming to Union, what has the experience of this campus been like for you?
It's got a real personal feel to it. Everyone you talk to really wants to get to know you. Being at my old school, there was, the classrooms were bigger. You would see so many people walking around on campus, and it didn't have that personal feel to it. And Union is great at that. They really try to build relationships and get to know you. Everyone does.
And as a retired professor, I know that is one thing that we value as professors is the personal relationships that we build with our students. But let's look at what you're majoring in and what are your career goals after Union.
I'm majoring in business with a focus of finance, and I'm planning on getting my MBA next year. The plan right now is I'm kind of split between two things. I'm possibly going to look into playing professionally overseas when I'm done with Union. But if that doesn't pan out, my dad owns a couple businesses back home, and I want to go back and work in insurance with him. He owns an independent insurance agency back home. And so, if I don't pursue basketball after college, then that's the plan, to go back and work in insurance with him.
Hey, looks like a great plan A and plan B, regardless of what happens. And it's just got to be an absolute great feeling to know that you could work with your father and learn from him in that business. How much, let's just say that's what part of the plan develops. How much does that mean to you that you'd be able to work with your dad?
It means a lot. Like I said earlier, I grew up watching him build these businesses. And to be able to go back and be a part and grow that with him is just going to be a really neat experience that not many people get to do.
And, of course, Hunter's younger brother, Garrett Vick, and his sister, Jordan Vick, are athletes at Union. Garrett on the basketball team, and Jordan, an outstanding volleyball player. Well, we also had a chance to talk to the Bulldogs' leading scorer, and that's Tyree Boykin. You want to talk about a young man of faith and family. That's him all together. And he told us about what was important to him to stay on at Union since he had eligibility left because of how it's allowed him to further his education.
Well, I've graduated now. I just graduated this past December with my bachelor's in business administration. My major was management, and I minored in marketing. And now I'm currently working on getting my master's right now. I'm in the Union's MBA program, and I have, for the future, I have one more year to play. So I'm excited to get going on that. I got one more year to play, my last year at Union. So after that, I look forward to playing professional basketball. So.
Let me tell you, we love it when we hear 6th-year senior coming in. And for the broadcaster, that means I get to call you even more. That's so much fun where that's concerned. Now, let's talk about what it's like out on the court. You are in a leadership position this year, which is something that I think the best players, they really just migrate to. the kind of guy that can make everybody better around you. What's it like for you to be in that capacity where you're counted on to be a leader?
Well, it's man, this is my fourth year being a captain here. And I could tell you that I've grown a lot. Like at first it was like, man, like I've always been able to score. I've always been able to, succeed personally, but at a younger age, it was always about, okay, I have to perform at this certain level for us to win. But as I got older and I'm getting to see a lot more things differently now, it's like you said, like, how do I make these people around me better? And it's about, when people talk about leading, like leadership is more about serving than anything. So it's always about putting your teammates first and how can I get the best out of each and every guy? And all of these guys are different. And what people don't understand about leadership, it's a full-time job. You can't turn it on and off, because just as they're looking at you to lead on the court, they're looking at you to lead off the court too. So you always have to be in that mindset, in that zone at all times. And, just giving encouragement where it needs to be and giving constructive criticism where it needs to be, and just knowing the right times that for both of those different things. And, just knowing how different guys respond to criticism and to encouragement too. So it's a full-time job, but I mean, I love doing it. I enjoy doing it, and I love my teammates, and they love me too.
Well, when you hear the stories of these three young men and the four Lady Bulldogs that we talked to earlier, you can understand why there's a great deal of pride among the coaches and the fans and teammates here at Union University of all of these young people. Well, it's time to go back down to the floor and have Alexander Bitterling fill you in on all of the halftime stats of Union against West Alabama, and then he'll bring you the play-by-play of today's second half.
Back here at the Fred DeLay as the Bulldogs lead the Tigers 42-24, a dominant first half. We'll go now to our halftime stats. So starting off, we got the field goal percentage. Look at that big 7-0 for the Bulldogs. 70% lights out from the field. Now the Tigers, a little more to be desired. 39% from them. They're struggling, just 9 for 23. Now on the three-pointer side of things, 38%. 3 for 8 for the Bulldogs, and 2 for 9, good for 22% for West Alabama. Now, free throws, Union has only taken 2, but they've made 1, good for 50%, and the Tigers 4 for 6 for 67%. Now, the Bulldogs winning the rebound game 13-10. Now, if you look at the turnovers here, the Bulldogs have just 5, while the Tigers have 9. The Bulldogs able to turn those 9 turnovers into 10 points, and the Tigers only got 2 points off of the 5 turnovers. Now, that's the stats of the half here, but the question is, what is the story of the game as number 1 West Alabama takes on number 2 Union University? Now, as we talked about all throughout the first half and in the pregame show, the 2 lead scorers of the Gulf South Conference, we've got Tyree Boykin at number 2 for Union, and number 1, we've got Miles. Miles, of course, Cordrick Miles. He is just playing lights out throughout the season, averaging 19 points. He's got 10 in the first half, but he has not got the jump on Tyree Boykin, who has been playing amazing in the first half. 17 points. He averages just about 19 points as well. He had 17 in the first half. We are talking about incredible numbers from both of those guys, incredible seasons from both of those guys. And Tyree Boykin has hit 3 for 4 of his threes so far today. He is the Gulf South Conference's leader in 3 points made. He's at 78 on the season. Now, these two are the 2 to watch throughout the entire game and the remainder of the season. The Bulldogs, if they win today, and there is the crowd, they are waving and excited as the band is leading these Bulldogs and the Bulldogs fans here at the Fred DeLay. If the Bulldogs win today, they would be tied with West Alabama for the number 1 seed of the Gulf South Conference, and they would secure a home game during the postseason. That would be a home game here at the Fred DeLay. That would be huge for the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs did defeat West Alabama in their last facing back in January. But West Alabama has not lost a game since that 88-80 loss down in West Alabama. The Bulldogs looking to keep things rolling. They're shooting amazing from the floor, 70%. Now, the Tigers, of course, got to work on that shooting. 39% as a team from the field, leaving a lot to desire. Of course, they also had 9 turnovers, which they're looking to cut down on, while the Bulldogs only had 5 turnovers. So the Bulldogs in good shape after the first half, but anything could happen here at the Fred DeLay in the second half. We're about 25 seconds from the kickoff of the action of half number 2 here at the Fred DeLay. Both coaches coaching their teams, and they are looking to take over this game here in the second half. The Bulldogs looking to keep doing what they're doing. And the Tigers, of course, want to stop the Bulldogs and get something going themselves. There is the huddle as they've got the clock stops, but it says 8.5 seconds, so it looks like it is go time here for the second half. And the starters back out on the floor for the Bulldogs. It looks like the starters as well for the Tigers. Now the Bulldogs start with the ball here, and Tyree Boykin will begin running point. A great off-ball movement there from Boykin. You see him constantly moving, trying to get open, trying to do what he needs to do to help his team. Ty Parks elevates and is fouled, but will not get the shot to fall. Parks will go to the charity stripe after a tough foul, and he'll hit the floor. Ty Parks' first free throws of the game. He's had just 2 points, but his presence has been felt. He's only shot 3 shots, but if you look at the way he's been playing out there, just the hustle, he's making an impact. He'll sink the first one. Now the Bulldogs up 43-24. If you're just now joining us, they had an amazing first half, shooting absolutely lights out. That second one will fall for the 64% free throw shooter, Ty Parks. The Bulldogs up 20 points now. Tigers looking to make something happen. They've got about 10 on the shot clock. Trying to make a move is Allen. That one will be way to the right. Easy rebound for the Bulldogs as Gajul drives it down. Hunter Vick in the lane. A tough fall, but they'll say no foul. He landed on his elbow. He gets up slowly, but they'll call no foul on that one. Now, the other way, Robert Davis lays it up for 2. Tyree Boykin driving in, but he cannot make the shot. The tough floater won't go, and the ball will go the Tigers' way. Allison driving out to the corner. That's good basketball, but can't get it to fall. Tigers really just fighting here for the second and third opportunities. Finally, the Bulldogs able to get the rebound. As get Jewel down the court. That's a carry. That was an obvious one there. Coach Niven frustrated, but still cheering on his team. An 18-point game with 18 minutes left on the clock. Chance of defense for the Bulldogs. Not a lot of representation here tonight from West Alabama. That one way off, hits the shot clock. A pass way ahead to Ty Parks from Boykin. Steps into the 3 and buries it. Gajul now has 11 points. He's the second lead scorer of the game, outscoring all of the Tigers. But Tyree Boykin still has 17. As you can see, Tyree Boykin is okay playing unselfish basketball. He wants the team to win more than he wants to score. That one will go in, a beautiful three from Robert Davis. He's got 6 now. It's going to be a technical. That's going to be on Coach Nick Woodruff. Not sure why, but he's continuing to argue. They're going to give him a technical, so that'll be 2 shots here for Tyree Boykin. Tyree Boykin with the aggressive dribbles before the free throw. He'll get the first one to roll in. Tyree Boykin with 18 points, taking advantage of the tech. Now Coach Woodruff talking it over with the ref on the side. That one short and will bounce out. So it's a 19-point game. The Bulldogs lead it. And it'll still be the Bulldogs' ball. They get the technicals and the possession. So Hunter Vick here will inbound the ball. Looking for Boykin or Ty Parks to run out and get it outside the perimeter. Looks like it's going to be over to the corner for Ty Parks. Tyree Boykin, he got about 15 to shoot. Elevates and hits the floater. The shot there from Gidjul. He's really coming into his element. He's got 13 points. And the Bulldogs still looking to shut down the Tigers. They're up 21 now. That's a great layup right there, reverse layup from Miles, and we're seeing why he is the lead scorer for the Gulf South Conference. He's got 12 so far. Needs a pass, but turns and jumps way over the mark. Just put too much behind that. Tigers looking for something, almost lost it. Out to perimeter to Allison, and he buries the three. Turns over to the bench of the Bulldogs and has words to say. I wouldn't say too much when you're down 16, but that's just me. 16 left to play here. Going to be a timeout called. Believe it is a media timeout. It's going to be a timeout called for Union. They are up 16, the lead cutting a little bit off that big three from Allison. We'll take a break here as the players take a break at Worthy Road Studios.
Be creative, innovative, passionate. Be excellent, inspiring, driven. Be faithful, disciplined, prepared. At Union University, you will thrive in a Christ-centered community and be equipped for success in your life and career. Begin your journey today. At Union University, be transformed.
Right before this timeout, the Bulldogs' lead was cut to 16. Now they are still quite a bit ahead of the Tigers. It's 50-34, but the Bulldogs looking to regroup and bring back that defensive intensity that they've lacked here in the last few minutes. Coach Niven taking as much time as he can with the team as the Bulldogs, Lady Bulldog cheerleaders, just finished up their halftime performance and their performance there at the timeout. Now just about time to go back on the floor, but it looks like Coach Woodruff is still arguing with the ref over there on his side of the court after he was called for a technical a few moments ago. Now here we go, back on the floor. Still Parks, Littlepage, Hawkins, Boykin, and Vick. Boykin with 18 points. Lead scorer for the game. The Bulldogs looking to make something happen here right after the timeout. You always want to change the momentum. It's the point of the timeout. Hawkins for three. That one will be a bit short. It'll be an easy bucket on the other side for Tay Smith. It's a 14-point game. Ty Parks down to Boykin. That one will just roll out. Can't get it to fall. The Bulldogs struggling to get anything to fall here or to stop anything in the last few minutes. Allison driving. A pass. Oh, my goodness. And he can't get the layup. Allen could not get the layup after the great pass from Allison. Hunter Vick driving in. Up with the one-handed floater, but can't get it to go. Bulldogs trying to stop any more advancement from the Tigers here. Still plenty of basketball game left. The Tigers are on a run. That's going to be a foul as Miles elevates. It looked like he was going for the slam dunk, but that one is going to be a foul. He'll get 2 shots at the free throw line. But first, the teams will go back to the huddles for a media timeout. So we'll take a break here as well and be back in just a few moments.
Looking for a Christian college or starting the college search process? I want to take a second to tell you about my school, Union University in Jackson, Tennessee. Union is a private 4-year university known for its rigorous academics, Christ-centered community, and the success of its graduates. My favorite part about Union is the faculty. The professors here are so intentional about helping students grow not only academically, but also spiritually. You should check out Union for yourself. Come for a visit. I know you'll love it. At Union University, you'll be transformed.
Back here, the Tigers are making a run. The cheerleaders trying to get the crowd hyped up. The Bulldogs they have a 14-point lead, but they were up by as much as 22 a little bit ago. The lead slipping a little bit, but the Bulldogs taking some time to regroup during this media timeout and hopefully put an end to the Tigers' run. Now the Bulldogs. There's the student section getting excited about this game, and they know how important this one is. So back on the court now after the media timeout. 14:40 left to play in the game. Here is the free throws from Miles. That one will bounce out. Here comes the second one from the charity stripe. That one will fall. He's got 13 points now. And it is a 13-point game. Now Tyree Boykin directing the floor. Floor general. Hunter Vick almost lost control there and fell, but he's back on his feet. Down to Jeremiah Littlepage. Great post moves, but can't get the layup to go. Bulldogs have struggled to get those to fall in the last few minutes. The iron has been extremely unkind. Wide open three. They gave him all day to shoot that, but he still can't make it. No good from Tay Smith. He's clearly frustrated. He walks away. And that'll be the Bulldogs' ball. 14 to play here at the Fred DeLay. Hunter Vick thought about it, but drives and passes instead. Bulldogs with all Tyree Boykin, a shot right in his face and no foul call, but clearly his arm was wrapped up in there. Tyree Boykin with 21 points. He averages 19 a game. He's already got 21 with over 13 minutes to play, showing that he wants every bit of the smoke. He's taking his Bulldogs to the lead right now. They've got 16. He's outscoring the Gulf South Conference scoring leader, Miles. Miles does have 13 of his own. A good game from him. He's going to draw the foul there. It'll be on the floor. They're going to call that foul on Tyree Boykin. That'll be his second. A shot there, can't get that to go. Miles will not score. So the Bulldogs ball. And Hawkins driving out to Parks, spinning up, just gets it to go. Almost bounced out, but that one will fall. A great drive there from Ty Parks and just shows what great basketball he is capable of. He's only got 6 points tonight, but he has been making a difference for the Bulldogs. It's back to an 18-point game. Allison with another three, down to 15. Allison has 13 points of his own. He is 3 for 4 from the three-point line, playing some great basketball and keeping the Tigers in this game. Now the Bulldogs, as Jeremiah Littlepage makes the smart pass, and Hunter Vick, deep three, but won't go. So we'll go back West Alabama's way. Allison driving. He won't take the shot there. That one rims out. No good from Allen. So the Bulldogs get lucky there. Hawkins driving, laid it up for Jeremiah Littlepage, but I don't think that was supposed to be a layup. Looked like it was a lob, but Jeremiah Littlepage making the most of it and finishes with the layup. Alley-oop layup as the Bulldogs are up 17 points. Less than 12 to play. Ty Parks elevates, but that one will fall for Miles. He's got 15. Tyree Boykin, deep three. He'll draw the foul. That looked like he was shooting it just to draw the foul, but that is smart basketball right there. He will now get 3 opportunities from the charity stripe. Now the Bulldogs, of course, looking to run down the clock because they are leading this game. That foul is going to be called on number 4, Robert Davis. This is another media timeout here on the floor. The Bulldogs lead it 57-42, and we'll take a quick break.
Be an employee equipped for advancement. Be a role model to your kids, your coworkers, your friends. Be a dreamer, an example, a finisher. Be a success story and a college graduate with an associate or bachelor's degree for adult students from Union University. At Union University, be transformed.
Bulldogs up 57-42. They've got a 15-point lead with just about 11 minutes to play. Now, plenty of basketball left. So if you're a Tigers fan, don't be too worried just yet. And if you're a Bulldogs fan, don't get too comfortable. These games always come down to the wire, and this one is going to be a tough one. But Tyree Boykin leading the way for the Bulldogs. He's got 21, and now 3 chances from the free throw line. So the Bulldogs will head back on the court. So Tyree Boykin right to the line. West Alabama struggling to stay in this game, but they have just taken little nibbles at that lead. It's a 15-point game. Now the Bulldogs have led this game basically the entire game except for the first few minutes of the game. They had a 21-point lead at one point. Tyree Boykin gets the bounce and a roll, and that one will fall. Tyree Boykin has 11 20-plus point games this season. This one is his 12th. That one was on the money. 23 points. Now Tyree Boykin has one 30-point game this season. He's got 7 in his career, and it looks like he could be making that mark again here tonight. He is absolutely unstoppable out there on the court right now. Now his season high is 30 points and career high 48. He gets that one to fall, good for 24 points. He is just dominating. So here comes West Alabama, just trying to get the ball across the half-court line. Miles working on Clausy, and that's going to be a foul on Clausy. So that'll be his third of the ball game. West Alabama with the ball now. It's an 18-point game. And Allison into Miles. Miles wants the ball but won't get it down there in the paint. 12 to shoot for the Tigers. Allison driving. And that one will go off the side of the backboard. Jump ball. And Miles goes flying after. But that was indeed a jump ball. Both teams look confused about the calls here. We're going to see Robert Davis come in. And it looks like Justin Allison will take a seat. Justin Allison has 13 points. West Alabama struggling to get the ball inbounds, but just in time. That one's deep. Ty Parks comes down with the rebound, and Tyree Boykin off to the races. Off to DeBuck. DeBuck over and under. Yes, he'll get that one to fall. 4 points for DeBuck. The Bulldogs back up 20 points. It's going to be headed West Alabama's way. The Bulldogs fans wanted it their way. Now, DeBuck just has 2 points, but he's got 4 assists on the night, making an impact, helping his team. Here comes Miles driving in again. And that'll be picked up by Clausy. He's off. Over to DeBuck. Up to Jeremiah Littlepage, who will be fouled. DeBuck was trying to throw a lob, and he and Littlepage have a little laugh over that one. But no harm, no foul if Jeremiah Littlepage makes these free throws. Littlepage has taken 1 free throw tonight, and he missed it. He'll get that one to fall. Littlepage is a 62% free throw shooter. He is 1 for 2 tonight. Here's his third opportunity. That one's short. That'll be rebounded by Melton. So a 21-point lead for the Bulldogs, back to their largest lead of the ball game. They've regrouped over the last few minutes here. West Alabama trying to find something. And the Bulldogs have everything on lock. Double team, almost got the ball away. 5 to shoot. Melton doesn't look like he's in a rush. He's going to have to shoot, and no, time will expire. Off to the races here for Boykin. A pass, an extra pass, and Jeremiah Littlepage. They're going to call off the basket. Everyone was excited, but they're calling off the basket there. That's going to be a foul. It's going to send Jeremiah Littlepage back to the line. That one's way short, off the front of the iron. Bulldogs playing highlight basketball there. The extra passes elevates for the slam, but can't get it to go. They'll call off the basket and give him the foul call. So Jeremiah Littlepage going for 1 point here. He missed the first free throw. That one's short as well. The last 3 have been short from Littlepage. Bulldogs still up 21. Hill looked like he didn't know what to do with the basketball. That one is long. No good from Finch. A deep three from Tyree Boykin, steps into it and shoots that one long. 9 minutes of game left here. The Bulldogs up 21. West Alabama in no rush, trying to find a play. And Tyree Boykin meets him at the rim. Calvin Finch will draw the foul, but the basket will not go. He was trying to dunk on him and got lucky to get the foul call. So Finch will take 2 shots here from the charity stripe. His first 2 of the night. And the first one will go. So Finch gets 1. That's going to bring in Gajul. And Jeremiah Littlepage will take a break for a moment. A 20-point game. Looking to make it a 19 here. That one will fall as well. Finch, a 71% free throw shooter, but he makes both of them there. Now DeBuck. Ty Parks holds it up at the logo. DeBuck double teamed, but gets the pass off. Bulldogs lose the ball, and Allison's away with it. Behind the back, in the lane, that's going to be a charge. And DeBuck draws the charge there. Allison with the charge, and the ball will go back the Bulldogs' way. It's a 19-point game, 8:31 left on the game clock. Ty Parks almost lost control of it there, but he's able to regain it. DeBuck with the dribble moves and the 3 way short. That's going to be an air ball. So the ball will be the Tigers' ball. Ty Parks will take a seat for a moment, and Hunter Vick will come back in. So the Bulldogs now up 19 with about 8 minutes to go. No good there from Allison. Looks like a foul was called. That's going to be a media timeout with just under 8 minutes left in the game. 63-44, your time or your score here as we take a quick break.
Be creative, innovative, passionate. Be excellent, inspiring, driven. Be faithful, disciplined, prepared. At Union University, you will thrive in a Christ-centered community and be equipped for success in your life and career. Begin your journey today. At Union University, be transformed.
Back here at the Fred DeLay, it's 63-44. Here's the huddle for the Bulldogs. They are looking to close this one out and be tied for first place of the Gulf South Conference with West Alabama. West Alabama still got a ways to go if they're going to come back in this one. They've struggled to claw their way back. They were within 15 earlier, but it's now a 19-point deficit. So the Bulldogs trying to pump their team up. Tyree Boykin leading them with 24. Leading the game as well. Now Miles, who as advertised is the Gulf South Conference scoring leader. He's got 15 of his own. He averages 19 though. So here's going to be the free throws from Calvin Finch. He's taken 2 tonight and he's made them both. He's got 2 more opportunities here to get points for the Tigers with the clock stopped. That one off the back of the rim, can't get it to go. So here's the second one. Try and get the opportunity here. That one will go. C.J. Melton's going to come in, and we're going to see Kavon Hill take a seat. Clausy inbounding, can't find anybody yet. They don't have much time. Hunter Vick gets it off, and Justin DeBuck goes up for the layup. He's got 6 points, and a quick basket there for the Bulldogs. Quick thinking from DeBuck. Finch and Allison passing the ball back and forth, and they find Miles, who elevates for the easy put-in. 17 points now. DeBuck over to Clausy and over again as Gajul puts it in. He's got 15 points of his own. The Bulldogs have... That one's going to be a foul. Looks like they're calling that one on 23, Hunter Vick. 3 Bulldogs in double digits. Boykin, Gajul, and Jeremiah Littlepage. Now 2 of the Tigers, Miles and Allison, both have 15 and 13 respectively. There's Miles with the ball. 15 to shoot for the Tigers. They're down 20 points. If they're going to make a run to get back in this, they've got to do it soon. No foul called there. Going to call a jump ball. Miles falls to the ground, was double teamed. No foul call. So a 20-point game, 6:43. The ball will go to the Bulldogs because of the bonus. DeBuck has the ball. Bulldogs looking, of course, all night to find the good shot. Hawkins will take a 3, and that is what he does. The 6'6" guard, he is a great shooter. He's got his first 3 of the night. Bulldogs are up 23 points, their largest lead of the game. They're going to call a foul there on Jeremiah Littlepage. That'll be his second. 17 fouls for the Bulldogs, and that's going to send Miles to the charity stripe. He's got 17 points. He'll get the first one to fall. Here comes the second one on the way from the 78% free throw shooter. And that one will fall as well. So Miles taking good advantage of the time stopped and the opportunity to get free points. It's a 21-point game. 6 to play. They're going to call an offensive foul. That one's going to be on J.C. Clausy. J.C. Clausy and Coach Niven both confused by that call. But either way, the Tigers will have the ball. 6:03 to play. Allison takes the ball across the half-court mark. He's trapped, trying to find a pass. Barely gets it off to Miles. 15 to shoot for the Tigers. That one will rim out. But the rebound and the putback by Calvin Finch. He's got 7 points now. So DeBuck leading the floor here for the Bulldogs. Over to Hawkins. Vick has to elevate for that, but is able to harass that ball in. Hawkins with another 3. He buries that one. Back to a 22-point game with just 5 to play. Quick 3 there from the Tigers. And the Bulldogs lose it there. Allison takes off with it. Turnover for the Bulldogs. Pass inside. There we go. 2 more points for Calvin Finch. Bulldogs calling a timeout. They don't want to let this game get away from them. 73-56 here at the Fred DeLay. We'll take a quick break here on Worthy Road Studios.
Looking for a Christian college or starting the college search process? I want to take a second to tell you about my school, Union University in Jackson, Tennessee. Union is a private 4-year university known for its rigorous academics, Christ-centered community, and the success of its graduates. My favorite part about Union is the faculty. The professors here are so intentional about helping students grow not only academically, but also spiritually. You should check out Union for yourself. Come for a visit. I know you'll love it. At Union University, you'll be transformed.
The Bulldogs take a timeout to regroup. It's 73-56. Now, they do have a big lead, but they know that guys like Miles and the other guys on the Tigers are able to turn around a game really quick. So the Bulldogs doing their best to stop any sort of a run. It's a 17-point game with 4:33 to play. Allison falls to the floor, and Hunter Vick able to get the inbound. Bulldogs taking it down the court, but guarded heavily. DeBuck wide open at 3, drives and puts it in. He'll get the and one. So DeBuck now with 10 points, a chance to get his 11th and put the Bulldogs back up 20 points. So here, 4:23 left on the clock. The Bulldogs lead it by 19. Now DeBuck has not shot a free throw yet today. He'll bury the first one. So he's got 9 points. Bulldogs back up 20. Allison with the ball for the Tigers, takes the 3, just barely misses. But the putback by Finch. How many of those has he had? He has had several. Calvin Finch keeping the possessions alive for the Tigers. Hunter Vick with the alley-oop, but can't get it to go. Jeremiah Littlepage wasn't there on time. And DeBuck with the 3. He's got 12 now. The Bulldogs up 21. They're pouring it on with less than 4 minutes to play. That one won't go, but the big putback slam there by Calvin Finch. He continues to keep possessions alive and get those second chance points for the Tigers. Tyree Boykin wide open for a jumper. That one will take an unkind bounce and bounce out. There's Miles working against Boykin. And a great job there by Hunter Vick to come out of nowhere and pluck that ball away. The crowd is loving it here at the Fred DeLay. The Bulldogs lead by 19. The Bulldogs not in a rush. Tyree Boykin working his way down to the paint. Spins, elevates, and off the glass. He's got 26. Count them. That's a 21-point lead for the Bulldogs and a great game from Tyree Boykin. Here's Allison. DeBuck tries to strip it away. You got to be careful not to foul. There's going to be a foul called there, and that one will be on DeBuck. So it's going to be a media timeout as the Bulldogs lead it 81-60 here on Worthy Road Studios.
Be an employee equipped for advancement. Be a role model to your kids, your coworkers, your friends. Be a dreamer, an example, a finisher. Be a success story and a college graduate with an associate or bachelor's degree for adult students from Union University. At Union University, be transformed.
Back here at the Fred DeLay, 2:40 left to play. The crowd is excited about the potentially big win from the Bulldogs. They are leading it by 21 points with less than 3 to play. After a big win by the Lady Bulldogs earlier today, they have had a good day of Union University basketball for the last regular season home games from both teams. So just a few moments from the teams taking the floor again. Coach Niven trying to get his team to finish strong. And Coach Woodruff with West Alabama doing everything he can to keep his team in the game. It's a 21-point deficit, but they do have 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Stranger things have happened. I wouldn't put money on it, but I do believe it's possible. Bulldogs, if they keep playing and running the clock down, they have a good chance of securing a big win here. Now Allison goes to the line for 2 with the time stopped. Allison has 14 points tonight. He is 2 for 3 from the free throw line. Here comes his second opportunity. And that one will bounce out, but Melton gets the rebound. A good pass there to Finch, and Finch is able to get 2 more points. Finch has 15. He's now the second leading scorer for the Tigers. Hawkins takes the 3, steps into it, and buries it. He falls to the floor, but the Bulldogs back up 21. And Hawkins now with 9 points, 3 threes on the day. About 2 minutes to play. It's looking grim for the Tigers. And taking a quick shot, that one won't go. But the rebound by Melton, and he'll put it up, can't get it to go. All the opportunities for the Tigers, but they can't get anything to fall. Finally, the Bulldogs able to secure the rebound as Hawkins slowly brings it down the court. There's another shot. Oh, my goodness. Tyree Boykin knows exactly what to do when he gets the ball. 28 points for him. He is just showing who should be the real point leader. Looks like the crowd is excited to see some of these guys check in for the Bulldogs in the last minute here. Jay Hardison, number 42, the sophomore, is going to be checking in. Caleb Pierce, the junior, will be checking in. Tyree Boykin for 3, can't get it to go. But the putback by DeGeorgievich. And that will be 88-63 for the Bulldogs. 57 left to play here in the game. They bring in Bulldogs, Garrett Vick, who's a freshman, Caleb Pierce, the junior, and Jay Hardison, the sophomore. So they come in for the last minute here of the game. The 3 won't go. The rebound and the putback, and yet again, he'll draw the foul there. That's Bryce Martin, the sophomore forward. So 2 chances here from the charity stripe, but this game is all but over. Fans starting to pack up here at the Fred DeLay as it looks like the Bulldogs are just about to defeat the number 1 seed in the Gulf South Conference. That one will bounce out. So another shot here for Martin. Just a few moments away from number 2, Union University in the Gulf South Conference defeating number 1, West Alabama. That one will go in, make it 64 points for the Tigers. A throw ahead to Caleb Pierce. He shoots, falls, but can't get it to go. 30 seconds left to play. It's a 24-point game. Tigers looking for a shot, but the Bulldogs playing great defense. That one won't fall, but rebound goes to Bryce Martin. Spin, shoots, can't get it to go. Melton with the rebound and the putback. So it's 66 points for West Alabama. This will be the last few moments dribbling out the game. And the Bulldogs, a big win here at the Fred DeLay for the last home game of the regular season, 88-66. And Tyree Boykin leading the way for the Bulldogs with 28 points, just shy of 30. Now Miles, who we hyped up as the Gulf South Conference leading scorer, had 19. That's his average on the season, but Tyree Boykin outshined him here today at the Fred DeLay. Also 10 rebounds to Miles, but that was not enough to keep West Alabama in this game. So the Bulldogs now tied for the first seed in the Gulf South Conference with West Alabama. Big win here at the Fred DeLay Gym. We'll take a quick break here on Worthy Road Studios and be back with your final stats and players of the game.
Be creative, innovative, passionate. Be excellent, inspiring, driven. Be faithful, disciplined, prepared. At Union University, you will thrive in a Christ-centered community and be equipped for success in your life and career. Begin your journey today. At Union University, be transformed.
53 national championships. More than 600 annual graduates. Thousands of lives changed. The Gulf South Conference.
Are you looking for a Christian college or are starting the college search process? I want to take a second to tell you about my school, Union University in Jackson, Tennessee. Union is a private 4-year university known for its rigorous academics, Christ-centered community, and the success of its graduates. My favorite part about Union is the faculty. The professors here are so intentional about helping students grow not only academically, but also spiritually. You should check out Union for yourself. Come for a visit. I know you'll love it. At Union University, you'll be transformed.
Be an employee equipped for advancement. Be a role model to your kids, your coworkers, your friends. Be a dreamer, an example, a finisher. Be a success story and a college graduate with an associate or bachelor's degree for adult students from Union University. At Union University, be transformed.
A big win for the Bulldogs here at the Fred DeLay, 87-66, your final score as the Bulldogs improve to 14-4 in conference and 20-6 overall. They defeated West Alabama, the number 1 seed, who is now also 14-4 in conference, so they are tied for the number 1 seed. Now to our full game stats here from the Fred DeLay. Now the Bulldogs shooting amazing, 63% in the full game, 70% in the first half. Now West Alabama shooting 40%, not awful, but not what they needed to get a win here today. Now look at that 3-point percent. 42% from the Bulldogs, just 29 from West Alabama. Now the free throws were pretty even, 64% for the Bulldogs and 67% for West Alabama. The rebounds, if you just looked at the rebounds, you would not predict that Union won this game by 21 points. The Bulldogs had 23 rebounds and 37 rebounds for West Alabama. They just could not turn those rebounds into points in the paint or on the floor. Turnovers, Union had 10 and West Alabama had 13. Now the Bulldogs able to capitalize for 18 points off turnovers, while the Tigers only for 6. So the Bulldogs, a dominant win here to tie with West Alabama in first place for the Gulf South Conference. Now it's time for the player of the game. If you watched any of this game, you can already know who I am going to call the player of the game. For the Bulldogs, of course, because they won, you've got to go with Tyree Boykin. We're talking about 28 points. We are talking about a great game. 1 assist, 1 rebound, but 28 points from 56% shooting. He shot 4 for 8 from the three-point line for 50%. Those are incredible numbers. That's why he is number 2 in the Gulf South Conference for scoring. And after tonight, if I had to guess, I believe that he may have passed Miles on West Alabama for the Gulf South Conference scoring leader as far as average goes per game. He was averaging 19. 28 tonight will bump that up. He is also the three-point shooting leader for the Gulf South Conference. Had 75 coming into this game, now has 79. 2 more games left in regular season for the Bulldogs, so they will head over to Shorter on Thursday for a game there. Then after that on Saturday, they will be at Lee University, a longtime rival of the Bulldogs. They are in 3rd place in the Gulf South Conference, so another big game there. But the Bulldogs don't have a lot to worry with Shorter. Shorter is 4 for 16 overall, 1 for 14 in conference, so a bit of an easier game on Thursday. But as always, you can never go into it too confident. And you know that these Bulldogs here know that. They understand that no game is too easy, that they've got to fight through the buzzer, and that's what they did tonight, finishing 87-66, a huge defiant win and a great game for Tyree Boykin and the rest of the Bulldogs. Now here from Worthy Road Studios, that's just about it for us. The last home game of the season, but the Bulldogs will be back here for home games during the postseason. So stay right here with Worthy Road Studios for all your sports needs in West Tennessee. We're right here, and have a good night.